Peter, what's the name of the town? Rebolka.
Rebalka, yeah.
Rebolka, where the blacksmith very lovingly gave us a quiver covered in leaves and vine, a groove spirit fletcher, which I believe Arya has, and I received the nature equivalent of Leomund's tiny hut. We then made our way through the forest, which we found a rather large undead area with a lovingly tomb in the middle of it. We walked in. I was assaulted by a naked woman, shaking me to death, who Grog had previously tried to, what were they, dimensional scales? Couldn't do it.
Dimension shackles.
Dimension shackles, couldn't do that. Let's see.
Those rolls were terrible.
Oh, shit.
Grog's having an off day.
Giles woke up in pain. His flute was burning hot. Take that as you will. Grog gained 2 spirit points. Let's have a look at what else you've got me. You've put me on the spot. Purple dragon's knocking about. We gotta watch out for that. It's a big chonky boy. Grog decided to kick a door in. I approve. To which a horde of ghouls was feasting. We kicked their asses, and I think that's where we finished.
Nice, thanks. You get inspiration for that.
Way.
The only bit that you missed was when Maya was giving you the backstory to where you're going. The legend has it, or rumor has it, there's the necromancer has made his home in this building of sorts that you're in. Yeah, just that bit. Otherwise, impeccable note taking.
All a bit higgledy-piggledy, but it'll do.
So, you find yourselves... Oh, there's also screaming coming from somewhere down below.
Below us, yeah.
That's Giles's flute.
So you find yourselves surrounded by corpses, ghoul corpses.
Anything worthy of looting? Or, I don't know, do ghouls carry loot?
Are you going to search all of them?
Why not? Quickly.
Other than ruined clothes, the ghouls, and some horrific smells, the ghouls aren't carrying anything else.
I would like...
Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, I would like to pull the jaw off one of the ghouls, and that can go onto my necklace of odds and sods of things I've murdered.
Oh, wow.
That's going to get very full necklace very quick.
Are you going to dry it out, that thing, or what?
Okay, I'll pull a tooth out, a ghoul tooth. Just a singular tooth. A nice big shiny one, like just a real big fat bastard of a tooth.
Okay. And you all look on in horror as Grog crouches down over a ghoul's corpse, and he grabs it by the skull and kind of lifts it back so to expose the teeth. And then with a lot of squelching sounds and like cracking tooth removal sounds, which I unfortunately know all too well now, he pulls this pristine, one of very few pristine teeth out. And what you're gonna
with a great big smile, I'm gonna turn round and go to the rest of the group. Oh, I've got myself a keeper, and then just chuckle to myself, and on the necklace it goes. I'll be like, oh yeah, doesn't that look the part? And I'm gonna show everyone my necklace now, which has got a ghoul tooth on, a goblin ear on, a drow ear on, a goblin tooth on, a centipede's mandible, a tiny little part of Jarl Yerod's tomb, like just a tiny little fragment. Waldo's holy symbol, because obviously Waldo was my friend, and that's there with his hair in and out, and the spider amulet is spun around, and I'm gonna be dead happy, be like, I think I'm making good headway, and I'm gonna tuck it underneath my chainmail.
So you're tucking the amulet underneath your chainmail, right?
As well, yes.
Okay.
Can I send Screech on ahead then? Is there a door to go through? Is that like on the screen? Is it down
There's
steps?
the stairs leading down. The light is getting noticeably darker now. Like what little light that is coming from the top floor through the stairs is going to fade as you go down. You want to send Screech down?
An owl that can see in the dark.
Yeah.
Bit of a
Where's
recce.
Screech. I'm always
He
losing
got
him. So
lost.
small.
I know.
So tiny.
We search the room before we go down.
Well, you can search. I'll
Tell
recce.
me
You
what you're searching.
search.
Didn't you say these were all barrels and stuff?
Yeah, you find a number of barrels of rotting fish, obviously used to feed these ghouls, keep them happy.
And what's this? Is this just like a pit?
No, that's a bed. Or it's
Oh, is that a bed?
rotted bed.
Okay, I'll just
A
give
lot of stains on it.
I'll give it a general once over. I'll lift the bed up. If there's a mattress under it, I'll lift it up. You never know what people leave behind these days.
Looking for more porn.
You lift the mattress up and you find what looks to be a torn page from a book or diary.
Porn.
I'll pick it up and I assume I can understand it. Grog doesn't.
Yeah, it's written in common.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Would you like me to read it to you?
Yes, please, sir.
It says, I watched as Marvelous Mark stepped up to the mystical urn beside the locked door, not understanding what exactly the battle mage was doing. Then, beyond anything I could imagine, an apparition of an ancient and grizzled robed figure appeared in a portentous... appeared. Full stop. in a portentous voice, the blasted apparition burst into a babble and blurted out to us both. Hello, travelers, it said. Only the brave may pass this threshold. 1 hole will lead you forward, 2 holes will lead you to pain, 3 holes will lead you nowhere. Are you willing to test your luck? The spectral figure then extended his hands, and 2 phantasmic-looking scorpions crawled out from his robes and leapt right into the 2 different holes in the side of the urn. The apparition shook its spectral head. It then pointed to a 3rd hole and nodded. The urn suddenly spun wildly and then abruptly stopped. By the way, you don't have to write all this down because I'm going to paste it in the chat. The urn suddenly spun wildly and then abruptly stopped. Then the bloody apparition gestured to the urn and waited for Mark to choose one of the 6 holes. Well, he put down his long staff and adjusted his abnormally thick glasses and twisted his mousy-coloured handlebar moustache, and Marvelous Mark chose one of the holes. Mark chose poorly. Immediately upon sticking his hand into a hole, a phantasmic scorpion fired its barbed tail into Mark's forearm. The amount of venom that had been pumped into Mark's bloodstream must have been incredible. He pulled his hand from the urn, and you could still see the venom literally gushing from his wound. The great, marvelous Mark was dead before his body hit the floor. I did keep his aged pointy hat as a reminder of his marvelousness. R.I.P. Marvelous Mark. Battle Mage. Battle Mage of Nick Pepper Park. I'll post it into the chat. That's a single page, and there's a tear on the side of it. Obviously, it's been ripped out of a book and or diary.
Okay.
D&D chat. Post.
Grog's gonna walk over with the page and be like, this isn't really something that I want to keep hold of. Does anybody want it? You reading folk?
If it doesn't weigh anything, Phaedra would love it. She loves collecting paper.
Okay. Grog will fold it up very neatly and just pass it to her and be like, there you go, little friend.
Paper? She's going to look at it and just be reading it over and over because she just hasn't read anything in too long.
As he passes you the paper and has folded it over, you notice a single word that's scrawled on the back in the same handwriting, and it just says, passage? ? What would you like to do?
Anything from Screech? What can you see?
Screech. Okay, so are you sending him down?
Yes.
Screech descends a floor. Can you see and hear, or can you see or hear?
See and. Ooh, I don't know if it's and or. Let me just check.
Before I drop Screech, I'm gonna need to know.
I can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, as an action, I can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears.
All right. All right. So you send Screech on ahead. You're familiar. He flies down the stairs, and the first thing you see is quite unmissable. Is it looks like a ghoul, but it has
Wobbles like a jelly.
the head of a pig. Sort of. It seems to be a person that also looks like a pig. It's covered in sores and blisters and is oozing everywhere, and it looks very unhappy. You see 4 locked, what appear to be jail cells. These were probably jail cells back in the day. The most prominent one being a single ghoul being repeatedly stabbed by 2 other ghouls, and they're all wearing a peculiar mask that has like the smiling, like a smiling mask.
Interesting.
And there's some other empty rooms.
Okay. I'm relaying all that to people, exactly as you said it in your voice.
Well, it's like this.
Little tiny fairy sounding like Peter. Yeah, Phaedra's gonna be like, "What do you think, guys? Do we tiptoe down and see if the pig attacks?" She's calling Screech back at this point, or leaving him perched up on a sconce somewhere.
As Screech looks back, it sees it sees the pig person has definitely seen him, but is not making any move to attack or anything.
He's gonna do a little Bobby dance, see if he can get him to smile, cheer him up a bit, waggle his tail feathers. Should we go down, guys? Do we go down en masse? Do we sneak down? What do you think?
Let's go down.
After you!
Yeah.
Who's going first?
Let the tank go.
I think the big guy goes first. That's me then, yeah?
That's the wizard.
Yeah.
Are you going first? Okay.
Yes.
You reach the bottom of the stairs and you find the scene exactly as described to you. You see, in fact, you can even mouse over it, Chris.
Mouse over what?
The
Oh.
pig,
Okay. Wow.
yeah. Its
Different.
eyes. It probably used to be a woman. Her eyes bulging red. Sores cover her face. It looks like her face is literally melting off. But she also has a set of pig ears and a piggy nose.
Has she seen me?
Yep.
Grog's gonna say to her, you okay over there, lady?
Doesn't respond.
Okay.
Anybody else coming down?
I'm coming
Yeah, I'll
down
come down.
I've got to see this.
after Grog.
Let me move Grog out of the way, and then Arya shouted first.
It's there, I think.
Right there.
We're trying
Oh
to
my
get it the
god, the
wrong
massive
way.
wolf clicks. It's its claws clicking on the staircase. And then, well, since the
Yeah.
bard seems so keen. Oops, that's not.
I was the first one to say, let's go down.
Okay, well, you can go ahead first then. There you go. You're at the front.
I don't mean to go first, like. Let's go
You
down.
be at the front. Save us, Giles.
So you all see this spectacle, right? Okay, let me shout out what you see. You see this thing here, which is the like half human body with a weird pig head. In this room here, don't know if you can. Oh, you can't see. It's the wrong type of doors. That's why.
Oh.
Oh.
Where these doors are locked. In this room, you see there's 3 ghouls. Oops. There's 3 ghouls in this room. They're all wearing peculiar masks. And 2 of them are just... Occasionally they stop to take a rest, but then they just carry on stabbing with the various implements the other ghoul. In this room here, you see a stuffed animal, a teddy bear. This room is empty. This room contains a person of some description that's wrapped in a spider cocoon, spider web cocoon. The doors appear locked.
Does anybody want to talk to the pig lady?
Never answered me when I asked her, is she okay?
Can I sniff her, Peter, and see if she smells rotting or undead or?
She doesn't smell undead. Like, you know much about life and death, being a type of necromancer yourself. I mean, there's blood and pus and general unpleasantness that you don't normally see on the zombie. It looks like someone that needs to go see a doctor, but it's unmistakable the pig head. She doesn't reply, she just stares at you.
Is the pig head actually a head, or is it like a helmet or mask?
You can hover over it. Use your picture
Can ya?
button. Yeah.
Hover your mouse over it.
A picture. Whilst you're doing that, then
okay.
Phaedra's just
she's
gonna-
had some surgery. Sorry.
Phaedra's going over to look at the toy.
Yeah, it's just a stuffed teddy just sat on the table.
And try the door. You're
The
saying
door
it's locked.
is unlocked.
Oh. She's unsure now. Guys, anyone? What do we do? Someone else do something? I'm scared.
The metal gate creaks open as you push it.
I
Don't worry, little one. I'm here.
really want to see that toy. It looks interesting.
Grog will take Phaedra by the hand and go, let's do it together. Come on.
Thank you, Mr. Grogser. So I think we're going into this one and looking at the toy.
Yes.
Okay, on you go. What's everybody else doing?
Or maybe you stay by the door. We've just locked 2 of our characters in one room here.
No,
It's
the door
only a
remains
door.
open.
I'll just slowly go forward, but not menacingly, and just watch this the pig lady for a reaction.
Once you get past the fact that she has like a partial pig for a head, the eyes just look sad.
I'll flatten my ears and do like the sad dog look and just slowly approach and like whine.
She pets you for a moment. She just ruffles your head hair, but very slowly and very sadly.
She's not talking at all.
No, occasionally her mouth opens to say something, but a very faint oinking sound comes out.
Oh no. Does she smell of like a curse or like any sort of? I guess I'm sniffing for magic is what I'm asking.
I don't think you can sniff out magic
Damn.
unless you got some special skill like
Nah, I'm just the dog.
woof. We're doing with the teddy bear.
Picking it up,
Okay.
inspecting it.
You pick the teddy bear up. It's fluffy and surprisingly clean.
Phaedra's going to be like, oh. Give it a hug.
It's very cuddly.
And she's going to sit it on the corgi in front of her. Unless
Right.
Grog wants it.
No,
you
Grog will look at Phaedra and go, why don't we give it to the sad lady in the other room?
That's such a good idea! And she's going to like hop out on the corgi. She's going to do a little trot out. Very proud. and give it to the sad lady.
Okay, you approach the sad lady with a teddy bear, and she slaps it away and goes flying across the room, and it just, with a squeak, just lands.
Grog will put her thumbs down to her, like as though to say you don't like it.
She's
Want it on your belt, Grog?
she shakes her head no.
Okay.
She holds out her palm, not her palms, but she holds out her hands like this, and kind of, she just goes like this to you.
To
And,
Grog or
like,
to the party?
all of you, just, she's like really insistent, like.
She wants to be handcuffed.
She shakes her head no. She goes like this.
Oh my.
Oh, blood.
Yeah, she carries on holding her hands out to you.
Oh, she
And
wants to
Grog's
die.
Grog will say to her, you want to die?
She nods yes. She lets out a sad oink.
Prefer to go outside?
I'm not going to
No.
kill her.
You
Right.
notice that she's got like a wrap around her neck that looks like it's quite sore underneath.
We try curing her.
Giles chirps up. He says, "Is it because of the 4 years thing? Because the things you can do these days, you can have one of the sets removed. You can even keep the pig ears. I like the pig ears."
She starts crying. She puts her hands over her eyes and starts crying. Occasionally feels for the pig ears, and then she starts like pulling them really hard, like she's trying to pull them off.
I'll start headbutting her and just like doing dogs can tell that they're sad. Just be like curl around her legs and like, come on, cheer up.
She pauses for a moment and she shoves you really hard.
Grog's going to walk up to her and go, just
She
like...
shoves Grog.
She shoves Grog?
Yeah, like really violently, like she really pushes you.
Okay, I don't really think it's going to hurt me, but Grog will say, I think you're beautiful.
She shoves you even harder when you say this, and then she holds her wrists up again.
I don't want to kill her. Such a
Would any
sad
of us
pig
have
lady.
any idea how she became like that? What kind of magic it would take?
Can we ask her? She might not be able to speak, but you can. I assume she could draw. Like a little rudimental thing.
What are you asking?
I'm gonna say to her, like, I'm gonna like just gesture to her and be like, how? And like I'm gonna have I'll rummage in my backpack and I'll pull out a piece of charcoal and like I'll draw a question mark with an arrow pointing to her, and then I'll hold out the charcoal to her, see if
She pushes the charcoal away and rips off the bandage from around her throat, and you can see cut marks all around where the head has obviously been haphazardly attached to her body. And then she starts pulling on her pig ears again.
Grog will point into the room with the girls in and be like, did they do this to you?
She shakes her head no, and she stops, like stares you right in the eyes, and she just points like downstairs.
Do you want to get
Okay.
revenge?
Shakes her head no.
Do you want us to take you to the person downstairs and make them get them to change you back to how you was?
When you finish saying that, she starts backing up and she starts looking for a way out.
Okay, you don't have to go anywhere you don't want. And I'll do the love heart symbol. Be like, we're all friends. All friends.
She holds her wrist back up at you.
Peter, can I point at her and cast message? I don't know if this is gonna work, but
Give it back.
cast message on her and say, "Can you tell us what's happened to you?" And I whisper it to her, and then basically she can.
Is message the one with the 25 words?
No, it just says, I don't know whether this will work or not, because I don't know what's up with it, but I point my finger towards a creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. So would that work? I don't know, but...
What's the language thing again?
It doesn't have a language.
She can't speak any languages. What does it say?
It just says that. This is why I'm thinking it might work. It doesn't have anything about any language or anything, so maybe it might not work. But that's the.
You point your finger and you ask. What are you asking?
Well, I'm just going to point my finger and then whisper to her, like, what's happened to you? We're not here to hurt you. We're here to help you the best we can do.
All you hear back is her saying, "Kill me," over and over. And you notice that your nose has started bleeding when you cast
My
the
nose?
message. Yeah. Not like
Oh.
gushing, but there's a few drops of blood just like last time.
Oh no. Okay. Arya will probably can see like the sadness in her face and whatnot, and can't see a way to help her. She will probably step up.
What,
And
miss?
pull out.
Sorry.
Oh well, I'm just about to like I don't know what you call it, mercy killer her. Like but yeah, Arya would, I think, realise like that she can't do anything to help her, and she maybe ask everyone else actually, is there anything you guys can do to help her? The only thing I can do is follow her wish that she wants to die.
I was gonna say there's a way to kill her without us killing her, and we don't kill innocents. And with a resound sight, he's gonna take one of the javelins off his back, and he's gonna like impale it into the floor with the pointy end sticking up. And I'm gonna gesture to it. I'm gonna say to her, if you want to do it, it's
With
there
the
for you to-
javelin.
Yeah, and she can just impale herself on the javelin if she wants to. But I'm not killing her. And Grog's gonna make it clear I don't really want to see anyone else in the party kill her because she's an innocent. It's her
Okay.
choice. It's her choice to make.
All right. She just stares at the javelin that's impaled in the floor. What's everybody else doing? What's Giles doing?
So she's not running onto the javelin, just looking at it.
No, she's just looking at it.
So I was thinking, well, I don't think Giles would do it, but he has done it once in the church when he just sliced the throats of them people, didn't he?
Ooh, dark as Giles.
Got a little dark tinge, but I don't think he'd do it in this case.
Nothing to worry about yet.
No,
I'll-
Giles isn't getting involved at the minute.
I'll trot over and we'll form and like push Arya towards her, and, like give a whine and say, as to say, I don't think she can kill herself, but go on.
Phaedra's just gonna be like, hang on guys, we can't do this. It's wrong. We don't kill innocents.
Well, Arya would argue that we're not killing her as such as an innocent. Well, she's innocent, but we're not killing her for the sake of it. You know, it's her wish, and she is a fully grown adult, isn't she, Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's an adult and she
We're
can
not
make
we're
her
not
own
fully
choices.
we're not full Curse of Strahd at the moment.
No.
We're not in dead children territory.
That's good.
As you're discussing and debating it, with superhuman, supernatural strength, she pulls the javelin out the ground, presses the tip against her chest, and then runs at the wall. And before anybody can react, with just a single crack and a squelch, you watch as she has impaled herself against the wall. She drops to her knees and just heaving for a moment, and then keels over. You notice that the 3 ghouls have stopped for a moment from the stabbing, and then when it's all over, they just continue, like just driving weapons.
What are they stabbing?
Just the ghoul in the middle, who's unarmed, but he's also not really reacting.
And they've all got the same mask on.
Yes, well, similar masks.
Phaedra's
They're very amateurishly made.
Dark.
Can I trot over to her, and even though I'm a wolf, I'm still going to do some form of like druidic funeral rites for her?
What do they look like? Like what would you do?
Well,
First of all, as a wolf.
Like I'd probably take the javelin out of her chest, like bite it and remove it, and then just sort of nudge her into a more comfortable position. And I guess I would close her. I would close my eyes in wolf form, but I can't do that, so I'll just look at her forehead, and you just hear the wolf sort of go, which would make sense if I was in tiefling form. And it's just sort of, may you return to where you came.
Sorry about the wankers in the loud cars. That's daily life here. When you finish your ritual, you see as spores spill forth from you and surround her body as she's engulfed in spores, and instantly mushrooms bloom everywhere of all different kinds of colors, as all that's left on the floor is what appears to be a big mound of mushrooms.
Phaedra's going to add the teddy to the top of that pile.
Okay, even though she hated it. Okay.
It's still cute and lovely and fluffy, and everyone should have something to hug, even in the afterlife.
Okay. As you place the teddy, you hear a scream from downstairs.
Guys, there could be another one. We've got to hurry.
And
We need to save them.
is abruptly cut off.
Well,
Phaedra's going to start running towards the stairs because she has to save that person if she couldn't save the other one. Willing to be stopped here.
Before I run out, what's in the other rooms apart from the ghoul?
there's somebody wrapped up in spider web or something in there in the end room.
This room is empty, and this room has a person of some kind in a cocoon.
Well, let's go and see about the person in the cocoon first. Let's see if we can help them.
Yep.
The door is locked.
The wolf will turn and look at Grog and just go ruff, and step aside.
How solid do these doors look?
I mean, it used to be obviously some kind of holding cells here, so reasonably well.
Okay. I am gonna attempt to pull the door off the hinge.
Give me a strength check.
The wolf will start like barking as a like sort of, come on, Grog, you can do it.
22.
You easily rip the door off the hinges. Effortlessly.
With a slight smile, after I couldn't break them chains earlier, I'm going to be like, yeah, I was just having an off moment. And I'll
Still
walk
got
in.
it, Grog.
I'll walk in and open the cocoon.
Open it.
Yeah.
Okay. It takes some effort, but inside you find the mummified remains of a human man.
Does he have anything on him to identify him?
Around his neck, he has a half of the amulet that you have, identical, pristine, but only half of it.
Oh, I'll take it and I'll be like, matching! Woo!
The body is dressed in some kind of ritual garb. It's got like it's a robe and it's got like gold seams here and there. A lot of it's rotted away.
How mummified is he? Does he need his head cutting off just so he doesn't stand up?
Extremely mummified, like, Egyptian mummified.
Phaedra, come on, guys, we've got to save that lady. Let's go downstairs. She's sending Screech on ahead again.
You're sending Screech?
Yep.
Where is Screech again? I keep losing him. There he is. He's underneath you.
Oh.
You send Screech on. The moment Screech enters the room, it's like a flash. You're met with a scene of horror, of a mostly dismembered body lying face down on the ground on a pentagram, before something that's standing over it does something with his hand at Screech, and he just pops into a little cloud of smoke.
Screech! No! She's gonna, in hiccuping sobs, she's kind of trying to describe what she's seen, but it's a bit beyond her experience.
Grog's going to pat her on the shoulder and be like... Grog's usually laughing and jokey, but right now his brow furrows in a way none of you have ever seen. And I grit my teeth and I'd be like, one thing I don't like is people who do nasty things to others.
Phaedra's going to be like, I agree, and she's going to get angry at this point and be like, we've got to stop them, even if we can't save them. And she's going to start stomping towards the stairs. And she's going down.
You're going down first?
Yes, because she's angry.
Okay.
She's a bit immature and naive.
Peter, I've had to click a long rest because my rages weren't working last time when I was clicking it. Saying I have no uses left. So I'm just going to do this. I had 60 temporary hit points out of 55. I'm going to rage before I go down.
Why are you flying into a rage?
Because I don't like people who hurt other people.
Okay. You run down the stairs after Phaedra. So you are met with this scene. There is a pentagram drawn in what appears to be blood on the floor. There is a very large, gender unknown creature lying on the ground, mostly dismembered. Its eyes have been gouged out. Its mouth has been sewn shut. Sorry, not shut. There's blood gushing out from the mouth, where the tongue's been removed, the ears have been removed, and it's still twitching as you look up to see what's like around it. You see 5 you can only what you can only assume are zombies, but they're not reacting to you. And then there's a sixth person standing over it. His face looking decidedly mashed in, pale face. Its eyes are the color of dead eyes. As it looks up at you and says, "No, not ready yet. Wait your turn." Your reactions?
I don't like waiting, and I'm going to launch my great axe at him.
Okay.
And
Let's roll for some initiative.
I was gonna say I'm gonna cast Mold Earth and see if I can break the pentagram, but
What's everybody else upstairs doing? Were you all heading down or?
Yeah, following them.
Right, who's going between three of you? Who's going first, second, third?
I went middle.
I'll go first. That was very quick,
Ariel
Dylan.
Thank you.
probably go last because she's just going to check the door with the ghouls in to make sure that's locked before they go down the stairs. Don't want them creeping up behind us.
Sorry, what's Harry doing?
She's just going to check this door with the ghouls in to make sure that it's locked before we go.
You
I don't want them
quickly
creeping
check
up
the
on
door and find that it is locked.
us. Oh, good.
As you all bundle down the stairs, we roll for initiative. Damn it!
oh no, he's
Oh
disappointed.
no! Peter is sad.
Oh, it's not right.
Can you roll like that more, Peter? I want to add to my totals.
I hate my dice.
They hate you as well, apparently.
Oh yeah, they go third.
Hmm.
Brilliant. Bear with me a sec. Dylan, you haven't long rested to change your spells.
Yes.
So first up, it is Phaedra.
So she's still on the rampage, and she's going to cast Mold Earth around where the pentagram is and break the pentagram on the ground.
He
And
lifts
shoots
his
the body.
hand up, and with a horrific grin, kind of crunches his hand together and dispels your spell.
This bitch has got counterspell.
No. It's not worth it, is it? Oh no, Brian. Hang on.
As he says, some extra spice to go in the soup.
With my telekinetic shove then as a bonus action, I'm just going to push him over. I'm going to push the corpse out of the pentagram and hopefully and through the trail of blood.
Is there a thing that you have to roll or something?
Don't think so. Just an action. Just a bonus action.
Is there a weight limit or something? Anything at all?
Yeah. Hang on, too many different sheets. Excuse me 1 second. Where do I? There it is. Shove. Can be moved 5 feet. With it. There's no weight limit on it. It's just a saving throw. But of course, it's dead and inanimate, so it wouldn't have one.
No saving throws. Okay. You shove it as it flings across the room.
It's got to smear through the pentagram as well.
It smears through the pentagram, and it's just flung across the room. As it writhes, and he looks at it and he goes, "I was finished with it anyway." Is that your turn? You move.
I'm going to move off the bottom of the stairs and over to here. I'm assuming this is something like a box or something that I'm next to.
It's a busted chair.
So I'm going to crouch down, being very small, behind the chair for a bit of cover.
Still medium sized.
I'm not actually. I don't think. I think I'm small.
Really?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. All right, that's fine. You crouch behind the chair. It won't make any difference.
It won't, but it's all for effect.
Cause, go on, Grug.
Grog has kill goggles on right now, and you've seen Grog rage before, but you've not seen Grog be enraged by a scene before him. He grips the shaft of Jarl Yerod's axe and whispers to it, "May you taste blood, guts, and gore." And with all disregard for the fact that he's surrounded by 5 things around him, he just pegs it into the middle.
Oof.
And just brings his axe down with an almighty scream, using reckless attack as well.
Go for it.
No, 12? No.
He waves his hand up the front of him like this, and casts shield on himself.
Okay. As I bring the axe down and it hits a barrier of sparks, Grog's gonna turn around and go to his gritted teeth. "You're gonna need more than that." And with the second attack, brings his axe as it bounces back. He reverses his grip on it and brings it up. Oh, come on, dice.
I'm afraid that's not enough. As the
I would like to use my inspiration to roll again.
Okay, go on.
Thank you. Come on, though. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm refreshing.
The shield on this, whatever this is too powerful for you to get through.
Okay, I'm done.
It is the zombies' turn. They all pull out like swords and axes, and like spiked mauls. They're all gonna start wailing on Grog.
Yep.
However, aside from barely being able to hold these weapons up, they don't actually use them. Like, they don't stab with a sword, they don't clobber you with a mace. They just kind of they're just using it all wrong, but they're still gonna do an attack. Right, it's gonna be 5 attacks. So what's your AC again?
16.
I'll just start rolling. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one hits.
Meter to beat
Four.
it.
7 points of bludgeoning damage,
So
which
that's 3.
half. And then so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one is going to drop his weapon. Is going to try and grapple you.
You dare to wrestle Grog?
I never said they were clever.
You silly bint.
Oh, I don't know how to do the thing. We'll just roll. He's going to roll strength.
You want me to roll strength?
You roll athletics, don't you? Does it even matter?
Athletics. Let's just. Yeah, I do it with advantage because I'm in rage.
It's fine.
20.
Is very weedy. His little weedy arms, like noodle arms, try to wrap around you, but can't even reach. His reach around fails. Giles.
His reach around's gonna fail even more now. Jaws casts. Enlarge on Grog. And also Mantle of Inspiration as a bonus action.
If we can get it to fail. Come on, change it. Oh my god. I need to sort this out somehow. Mantle of... Sorry, go on. Mantle of Inspiration.
Mantle of Inspiration. So 8 temporary hit points to 2 creatures. I'm going to cast that on Grog and Andrew.
Oh, another 8 temporary hit points. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I think you're going to be... Giles thinks you're going to be frontline villains in this battle.
Chris, don't forget that your temporary hit points go where it says plus temp underneath.
Yeah, I've done it, mate. I'm on 65 out of 55.
Yeah, the temporary go in the actual box, because then the calculations in this thing work properly.
So yeah, so where it's I put where it says oh okay, sorry, yeah, sorry, I see the tiny little box underneath.
Exactly, it says plus temp.
Okay, 65. Here we go.
Yeah, 10 hit points. Holy shit!
I know I had temporary hit points left from
All right,
the end of last session, and he's just done it again.
let me turn the. Hold on a sec.
Oh yeah. Let's take camera off now. I'll go behind him. I think he got a bit scared.
We've all been there. Anybody have any nice plans for the weekend? You are on mute.
Not working.
That sounds like a good plan as any, really, doesn't it?
I'm not even going to look at my phone.
I'm back.
Hello, Beck.
I'm completely confused now. Where was I? Oh yeah. So you get your hit points. It is. Is that your turn? Or are you gonna move, Dylan? You sing an epic song that rouses the troops. Rallies the troops.
Yeah, I'll move down here a little bit.
Okay. And you dodge out of the way a little bit. Aria pantomime. Panettone.
So
You're on mute, Meg.
Yep, I am on that.
Classic.
Okay, Aria is going to go for the big guy. She's going to move around a little bit so she can hopefully see him. And she is going to fire one of her green glowing bows, arrows. Yes, an arrow at him. Oh, there's stuff packed up everywhere. Go away. Attack. Or hopefully.
That hits.
24. Yes, excellent. For some damage, and I think it's a 1d4 as well. That's normal, and then 1d4 poison. And also because Grog is within 5 feet of him or whatever, I can do my sneak attack as well, can't I? I love it.
Is there something wrong with the server? My machine's not playing.
What do you mean?
It just keeps going black, the screen on me, or part of the screen. Don't know if it's me or if it's something else.
To be fair, I can see 2 of Grog.
Oh, that's a new mod where it shows you where you started off from.
Oh, okay.
When you move your token. On the next turn, it'll change on the next turn.
I'll refresh.
What's total damage?
Yeah, sorry. 24.
Okay. The arrow does embed in him, and with a little tendril starting to writhe on him, but he doesn't take the full damage.
But the arrow's in him.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. That's good. That's me done.
Androl.
I'm gonna go Cujo, and I'm gonna run over, and I'm gonna take a bite out of this one here. So, just a little bite. and I get pack tactics because I'm within 5 feet. 22, I assume hits.
It does hit. I won't even make you roll damage. Like a ragdoll. This is unlike the other zombies. It's almost like, you know, it's the Diet Coke of zombies. You ragdoll him as he splats against the wall. And in small gory pieces just slops to the floor.
And with a blood-covered mouth, I turn my attention towards the this lichy thing.
Lichy thing.
And I'm done. Unless, do I get 2 attacks as a level 4? I'm not high enough level for that.
I don't know. I don't think so. What does it say?
No, I think it's just 1. Yeah, I think it's just 1. Yep, done.
The necromancer puts his hand out and just touches Grog, and he casts Blight at 5th level.
Oh.
I'm gonna need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, 1 second. Con saving throw.
Oh no!
Can I use my chronal shift so we can roll that again?
I hate you. Wait, hang on. What does Chronal Shift do exactly?
Hang on, let me find it. It is. How do I put it up so it appears to you?
Click the little dice next to it.
Normal shift allows you to re-roll 1 ability check, save and throw, or attack roll after you've seen the result.
Okay, re-roll it.
I don't know, that's like when I chronomagy wizard in Jim's campaign. And I did a massive pain in the ass.
Better than nothing.
You just about meet it. And beat it. As Yul the Necromancer hisses and points at Phaedra. And he is going to...
Did we not get a rest? No, we used spells, didn't we, already? Because we fought upstairs.
No, you've not rested. He is going to... He's going to use his special power. And he is going to raise both of his hands in the air as all... Well, the remaining 4 zombies also raise their hands in the air and stare at you all. And I'm going to need wisdom saving throws from everybody.
Oh no, Grog is not wisdomous.
As he casts Blink of Evil.
Oh, that'll do for Grog.
Here comes my 1, you ready for it?
I'm using inspiration for that.
I've got an inspiration stacked up as well.
DnD.
Oh, that's much better. I'll take 22.
Much better.
Oh, it's a saving throw, not an ability. Is it an ability check or a saving throw?
Saving throw.
Sorry. Roll.
Oh well. You still fail.
No.
So for the following one round, both Arya and Phaedra are frightened.
Would 13 have passed Peter because it's not putting my
no, it's
Dawn of
15.
Bloodlook on. Oh. Right,
DC
frightened.
is 15. This is a necromancer, is not your run of the mill.
So I'm
Charlton.
frightened of him, yeah.
You're frightened of all of them.
Does that mean we've got to
Uh,
run and we can't take an action?
You need to
No.
can't take your action. You need to use your movement to get away from him on your turn.
Does not frightening
Yeah.
just means you can't go any closer to them.
So this is Blink of Evil. Necromancer commands his undead to blink in unison. All creatures that can see them within 120 feet succeed wisdom saving throw. Failed save.
Where's Waldo when you need him?
Yeah, the frightened status just means you can't actively move towards the thing you're frightened
I'll
of. but
become
you can,
frightened. All
yeah,
right, okay.
You can stay
can't-
where they are and attack with ranged.
Just can't get closer.
Yep.
All right, okay. And that's his turn. Does he move away?
Oh, please
Yeah, what
move
the hell?
away.
He is going to move away. He's going to hop over to the other side of this altar.
I'm going to hurt you right now.
For I do.
17?
That hits.
You about to get a boo-boo. 6 plus 2 for rage. That's 8. I get to roll me 1d4 because I'm large. 10 damage to him.
He seems unfazed by this, as your axe does cut him. As you
Out
look
of
at-
game?
Yeah.
Out of game? Can I just say, obviously with me hitting him with Jarl, Jerry Rod's axe, it is a magical weapon. And I'm just saying, just in case you're thinking of the standard immunity to like piercing, bludgeon, and
This
slashing.
isn't a standard beast.
Okay, no, just in case you forgot that I am hitting him with a magical weapon.
Is that slashing damage?
Yes.
Yeah, you do slash him. I've done the damage correctly.
Okay.
Next up is Phaedra, who's used her last inspiration.
So she's going in with catapult. She's going to pick up the dead guy and
He
wham
is
him.
hiding behind the altar, by the way, so he's full cover. You can't attack him. Unless you're going to attack one of the zombies. Can't even
Don't-
target him unless you've got a spell that specifically says you can target someone you can't see.
Okay. Am I allowed to be really angry?
Of
I'm
course.
probably going to die for doing this.
Angry fairy, that'd be really funny. You can't move towards him though.
What? Oh no, because I'm frightened, aren't I? Damn it. Okay, so we can't do that then. In that case,
And
sorry,
you
I
can't
was
move
prepared
towards
for
the
something
zombies
else.
either, so you're frightened of all of them.
I don't need to move. Sorry, I was prepared for something else, and I'm not prepared for this. Oh. From me. Alright, catapulting someone else then. This guy here. Is it right click? Or double? Yeah.
Double right click. Meanwhile, you still see this body twitching.
Okay, catapult. Do I roll damages and then you can do the saving throw?
Yes.
What if you have to do a critical? What if you...
You can't crit on a saving throw.
Okay. Is not a pass.
13 fails. So the zombie, what you throwing at it?
I am throwing some of that green goop, or the something from the altar, at it.
All right. So one of the thigh bones, because it's a big stack of bones.
Yeah.
One of the thigh bones flies
Right
at
at its
him.
eyeball.
It embeds itself right in its eyeball as it just falls over.
And I am done because I can't move towards the other guy.
Next up is Grog.
Grog's gonna smile because he's seen him just run away. And he's gonna look down at the dimension shackles that are looped onto his belt. And he's just gonna go, let's see how he likes it. And he's gonna put his great axe away pull the shackles out and jump over the altar.
Point of order. It is dark in here.
I've got dark vision.
When you're wielding the axe, you have dark vision.
Ah, okay, hang on then.
In fact, I forgot to put it in dark.
Okay, if that's the case, I mean, I am huge. I could keep. He's only little, and I could just pick him up with one hand.
Ooh, I like the dark effect.
Cool.
With one hand. In fact, just for a moment, let's get rid of these.
What are you doing?
I'm going to just attack the two girls next to me.
Oh,
That's a cool effect. Is 14 a hit on them?
Yeah. I'm not even going to let you roll damage because you slice it in half like a ham.
Okay, and then the next one, my second attack. $11.
11 hits, and again you decapitate this one as it falls back onto the writhing body.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay, so you have killed. Oh, there's one left. Okay, good. It is the zombie's turn, who is going to try and grapple Grog.
These things never learn.
5.
Is there any point in me even rolling? Because my ability score is 6 to put on top of it anyway.
No, there isn't.
I don't even have to roll to beat it.
It suckles on your nipple. Next up is Giles.
Grog chuckles.
Where's Giles going? What's he doing?
Could I shoot him from here?
He's got full cover behind the altar. You'd have to be literally like sideways on. Come closer, it's fine.
That's as far as I can move this time. Or I would.
What are you doing? I can't hear you, Dylan.
Said, or I would. I don't know what to do now then.
Use your action to dash. Stand next to him.
The next one.
Everything's gonna be fine.
What's this twitching corpse? I wonder if I can reanimate that. Right, I'm going to arrow this one then. $23.
23 hits as your arrow just pierces right through its eye, comes out the back of its head, and the thing just slumps to the floor.
Cool, let me do that then.
They're not elite zombies, these.
Cannon fodder.
Yeah, that's me then.
Okay. It's Arya's turn.
Okay. There's no other zombies then, is there? Everybody's.
That you can see, no, there's just the guy hiding behind the altar and the writhing body on the floor.
Okay, and he's got full cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't target him from where you are.
No, well, I can't move close to him either because I'm afraid of. Is it just one round? I'm afraid of him, are I?
Yeah. So you has he been?
No,
He
he's
hasn't,
got.
no, he hasn't had his turn yet
soon,
because his
doesn't he?
last. So no, you
Yeah.
can't move towards him.
Okay. Arya then would be a bit frustrated. She's just not sure what she's feeling. She just knows that she don't want to approach him. So she's probably going to pace up and down behind Grog, not really getting close. Just kind of like.
If you don't want to waste your action, you can always use it as a help action for the next player, and that gives them advantage on anything they might do that requires a roll.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'll help Andrel.
You can
then
use your
because-
action to give a help action.
Yeah, I'll walk down to Andrel, give some help to Andrel.
Point out where he is, even though she already knows.
Yeah, he's behind. He's behind there.
It's Andrel's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna drop my wild shape as a bonus action. And then at third level, on the spooky, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam! But I can't cast it while I'm in wild shape, so could you unwolf me, please? Thanks. Then, spellbook. Okay, here's a question. How do I cast it at a higher level?
When you click on cast, it gives you like a drop down,
Oh, yep.
and it'll use that spell slot.
So there we go.
How do you like the animation now?
I think that's cool as shit.
I've been working on the animations of it.
Technically,
Sorry.
wouldn't Moonbeam provide light for the rest of the room as well?
Yes.
Does it? Is that what it says?
A silvery beam of pale light shines. So while it's not like a spotlight, he will be like highlighted.
Oh, it's highlighted. Okay.
Yeah.
Although not for the purposes of.
Us
Like,
blindies.
No, not for the purposes of. Is it fairy fire?
Nah,
No,
it's
the
not
one
fairy
with-
fire. No, he's just visible.
It cackles maniacally as he fails the roll.
So he takes let's hope this is the damage. Silly sausage. Oh fuck. 9 points of radiant
Aw.
damage.
How many ones is that? Oh, that's a 1 and a 2. Unlucky. Radiant damage, do you say?
Yeah.
Ladies' names. Oh.
Right. It cackles, then you hear a sizzling sound coming from behind the altar as the barbecue hots up.
Barbecue?
Well, she's sizzling him with a radiant damage. Are you moving? Come on, come closer.
No. And I will hide behind this barrel of
No.
bubbling goo
Okay.
like a bitch.
Is that your turn?
As a free action, I go hide behind the barrel.
He stands up. And he seems to like trace a bubble or a circle around the room as he casts Cloud Kill on there. As a plume of poisonous yellow-green fog erupts around the room. I'm going to need Constitution saving throws from everyone except Phaedra.
Brilliant, I get advantage. Because of one of me things.
Why do you get advantage?
Because one of me things is poison ward. With me axe, I get advantage on all saving throws against poison.
Oh, fucker.
Using my other inspiration.
Other inspiration.
You gave me you gave me one at the end of the last session, and you gave me
And
one
one at the
this.
start of this, yeah.
Are we not doing double inspiration or?
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, sweet. Oh, thank fuck, that's better. 16.
So,
Oh, I get a
Arya.
reaction as well.
16. So Arya and Giles take the full damage. Everybody else, do they take half?
And I would say half of half.
Before he does that, I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
Well, he's still going to do the damage, like.
That's too
No.
many dice, Peter.
15 points. Well, unfortunately, I rolled too many ones as well, so a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and another 3. So that's 15 points of poison damage.
I would take half of half.
So that's 7 points
3.
of damage to those who passed.
3 poison damage for me.
Sorry, what did you say, Shardia?
I cast Hellish Rebuke in
Oh, okay.
response.
Hellish Rebuke, is that a warlock spell?
No, it's a tiefling spell.
Alright. Oof. Fails.
You take 8 points of fire damage.
Jeez. Fire damage, you say?
Yash.
Alright. Okay, you rebuke him. That's he was a very naughty man. And he is going to dive back down behind the altar as the fog cloud. Let me read that again. Fog cloud.
Next turn.
Cloud kill even.
Oh, he takes
Moves
damage again because he's still in the moonbeam.
Rolling along the surface, ground the vapors being heavier than air. So anybody that when you enter it or when you start your turn there. So anybody that enters or start the turn in this cloud.
Does that
to do
include himself?
He does a little cough, but he seems to enjoy inhaling it.
Yeah, you'd say that. Stratton is just on fire.
Peter, does he not take more damage because he ended his turn in the moonbeam?
I don't know, you tell me, does he?
Yeah.
Do the damage. Do the roar. Do the roar.
It was... What did we say? It was
Does
3.
he need a Constitution saving throw again?
No. Actually... Yeah, he does need to do a con save, so it's 3d10.
When a
that he
creature
has to-
enters the spell area for the first time,
Oh, it's enter, not
or
ends.
starts its turn there. Yeah, it's gonna come back around.
Ah,
the
okay, yeah.
next round.
Right, sorry about that.
Shit, I should have moved out then. Never mind. You can take it. Grog. You're gonna have to give me a con save. Is it con save?
Yep. Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Fail.
13. I'm gone.
You take half of that, I guess, because of your OP stuff.
Half of what? 23.
Half of 23, so
11.
11, yeah.
Don't think I will.
Why?
Because I think I'll use my Stone's Endurance to soak that up.
Okay.
In fact, no, I've got temporary guns. 51. I will take it actually. There we go.
Your temporary hit points should have fizzled out by now, shouldn't they?
They have now. So,
Why have you got 51 temporary hit points?
there we go. I've done it in a 10 box instead of the regular box, that's why.
You know, you can just press enter on your character and just type in the number that you want to subtract, right?
Yes, but I just bothered doing that.
Okay.
What does this altar look like? It's freestanding that he's hiding behind? Stone one? Or
It's
is
a-
it carved into the floor?
They'll be carved into the floor. I can't fucking see. Am I in the right place here?
It's here,
Yeah.
isn't it? The altar's here.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
So it's not just a separate stone altar that's been placed there. It's carved into the floor.
You can use your actions to try and lift it. Find out. Fuck about and find out.
No, do you know what? Boop. let's come to the side of him. And let's fuck you up, you little bitch. What is what? No, sorry. There you go.
As you leave the center of the pentagram that you were
Yep.
just standing in, you feel like a shiver run up your spine.
Okay.
Oof!
Let's go again with the second
Your
shot.
all smashes.
I just
Oh no!
can't hit this guy to save my life. I assume it 10's on the hit.
10's not a hit, no.
No.
Doesn't
I
even need
just
to shield.
cannot seem to hit anything. Oh, I'm done.
Yeah. You shouldn't
Hang
have
on.
left that pentagram there. You're just going to be nat ones now.
What happened to my go?
Oh yes. Let's mulligan my turn and I'll move back.
No, you've had your turn. We'll go back to Phaedra.
No, because
on.
he's in the way now, so we're gonna have to assume he's not there from my attack.
Who's in the way, sorry?
Grog.
Okay, fine.
Don't
You're
mind.
the DM.
Sorry.
I'll just sit back.
It's okay. Depends if there's any. So I'm assuming there's some debris around here. I can't make my thing go. So I'm going to catapult
Pretty
him with some
dark.
debris.
can
In
only
straight.
assume
There's a bit of light here, and
if
there's some light on him, so I can get a straight line from one point to another.
Okay.
So yes, I'm casting catapult, which is a straight line. Not from me. For
I need to do a thing.
you will need to
Dexterity
do a
saving throw.
dexterity saving throw. Do you want me to roll
Does-
damages first, or will it let you? No,
Fails.
it does not fall. Please, no ones. Give me a good one.
You wished.
25.
Holy shit balls.
A couple of twos, not great.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to re-roll?
Yes, please.
I think I might let you get some more ones in there.
Fine. Yeah.
25.
Yep.
What are you throwing at him? The wheelbarrow?
Yeah. Well, part of the wheelbarrow because it's up to 5 pounds in weight.
With a clang, the wheelbarrow hits him over the head. Oh, hold on. Hits him over the head. And it bounces safely off his head.
Okay, and then I'm stepping back into this corner. Hang on.
Alright.
Into
Grog's
this
had his
bit.
turn. Zombies are dead. Giles is going to give me a con save. And fails as you take. Where's Clark? Right. All the 7s and 8s. You take
No.
32 points of poison damage.
Shift. I think.
Giles!
I'm down.
Are you down?
Yeah.
Because you're in a damage causing area, you'll automatically fail your death saves. I wasn't expecting to roll that high, sorry.
No. You don't sound sorry.
No, I don't want you to die. Someone pull him out.
I mean,
It's better.
Chronal shift again.
Hey, that's metagaming.
It's not
But-
going to help, is it? It wouldn't make any difference. It'd just be slightly less damage.
Which might mean they might not be down and therefore might not fail the saving throws.
True. Can we meta game?
Sure, I'll just wait for the core DMs to crack on there.
It uses it up and then they're gone, okay?
You've used it already.
You've got 2.
Did you chronal shift the second one by any chance?
Huh?
Or do you actually get 2?
I get
you
2.
do get 2.
Alright. Chronal shift that. Reroll, Dylan. See if you go down.
What do I need to roll?
Seriously
Saving
though,
throw.
if I forget to do something, I just let it slide. But let's just let things slide and players play.
But it's Giles.
I know it's Giles.
Still fails.
So fails.
And that's your last chronal shift gone.
That is my last, so it's gone. You can be happy.
Thanks, Grog.
I think you're
Aria.
on the DM side there.
Constitution saving throw. You're on mute.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Lucky before because I do
Okay,
not
so
want
roll it with advantage then.
to fucking die. What is it? 15.
Yep.
Come on, please, 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 please. Oh.
I wish there was a way to hide that.
What sanity?
Don't worry about that. That comes in later on. Or maybe tonight.
Saving throw. Advantage. Come on, please.
12 is a
Fucking hell.
miss. You take...
75,000
Oh,
damage.
that's too many.
Anywhere
That is
near.
too many ones. Can you chronal shift that,
Oh.
please?
Thank you.
Oh,
I can
no.
do 15.
You take 15 points of poison damage.
Oh, that hurt. Oh,
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna put my damage on one sec. 15. Oh, she's well pissed off. That stings like fuck. So, Arya is going to get the fuck out of this cloud. Yeah, and he can turn it, whatever it is, to all the way out here.
R.I.P.
And-
Giles.
Sorry, Giles.
Thank you.
And then she's gonna short bow. That guy with the thing with a short bow and the another green arrow. Attack, please hit.
That's a miss.
Uh,
Oh, wait. He reaction casts shield on himself.
Okay. You bastard. Right. Yeah, that's it.
So his AC is now... Okay, nice. Actually, that set me up nicely for Grog. Or Andrel, rather. Whose turn it is. You're going to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Hang on, am I on mute? Nope. Con save.
You also fail.
Fuck. Go on then.
Chronal shift this. 24 points
Ah!
of poison damage.
How bloody dare you? I will move out of the horrible, disgusting poison.
Oh no, R.I.P. Giles.
I can't save him.
Thanks.
And so, question: Moonbeam is still in effect,
Yep.
but can I cast cantrips?
Is it a concentration spell, Moonbeam?
I think it is. Let me just double check.
You just can't cast another concentration spell.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
cast any spell apart from concentration. Unless you want to drop Moonbeam, which would be nice.
No, I don't want to.
Why don't you just gentle repose, Giles?
I can't do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Nice. Don't do it on Giles, though.
Giles, Cure Wounds.
R.I.P. Giles.
9 points of healing. Oh wait, I had 8 points of lemon temp damage as well.
If you do it all through Foundry, it all works very nicely.
I think she
How
might
do you
have
do
lost her
healing
when she-
damage?
Shift enter on your token.
Thank you. Unfortunately, that's me done.
Do you want to move anywhere else?
Further away, you mean? I'll stand in front of Phaedra. Oh no, I'll stand off to the side of Phaedra. Now I'm done.
Okay. It is my turn. So first of all, he has to roll something, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got to roll con save.
Where's your Moonbeam? Oh, I'll just do con save on the normal way. Very constitutional.
Fail.
He's gonna ace it. He is gonna ace it.
Oh, he still takes half damage.
Oh, how much? Ouch.
Half
10.
of 21, so 10 radiant damage.
Yeah. Grog, you see his skin sizzle, or if you can call it skin.
Cool. Also, Peter, Just so you know dark vision with the spirit points.
Yes.
I don't have to be wielding the weapon, reading it here. You have dark vision out of range of 60 foot. If you already have dark vision, increase the range by 60 foot. Doesn't mention I have to be wielding it. There is certain ones that say you have to be wielding it for it to take effect. That's not one of them.
All right. My apologies. With his bonus action, he's going to move his cloud. Let me see.
Moves anyway, doesn't it?
Five. 10, so if it goes here, doesn't get his. He's going to move it. No, fuck it. He's going to leave it there.
It says it moves anyway, doesn't it?
I can move it. Your
No,
fog
it says
moves 10 feet
10
away
feet
from
away
you.
from you. Doesn't sound like a.
Oh. Okay. That's fine.
Oh, so it's like a rolling fog cloud. It's not just a static one. That's quite good.
Oh, Giles is out of danger. Oh, let's try this again now that there's no chronal shift shenanigans, and I'm gonna cast Blight.
Is
on
there anyone
Grog
still
again.
in the fog? There isn't there. Okay.
Nope.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Me, I assume?
Yes. It's a touch spell.
18.
Fuck. So you take half. Half as much. So you take half of this. So
Okay.
15, 17
17.
points of necrotic, which I'm assuming you're not
I'm going
resistant
to
to.
Stone's Endurance it. So let's
In DnD.
Stone's Endurance. Let's take this off 17 to begin with.
Roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1,
I'm
1.
clicking on apply active effect, but it's not
You
working.
have to roll it first. You have to click the little die in the box.
Okay. So 8 off 17, 9. I'll take 9 damage instead. Wait, in fact, I'm gone. Take 12. How would you work it? You take 12 off the 34 and then half it, or half it and take 12. Or take the Stone's Endurance off that.
You take the stone's endurance off what the damage you've taken.
Okay, so I was going to take 17. Okay, so I'll take 9. Yeah, that's much better. Cool.
He is going to. Oh, if he stays there, he's going to eat the moonbeam. He's going to hop over the other side here. You can do your attack of opportunity. Chris? Hello? Hello, Chris? Earth, Chris? Chris? God damn it.
What's
Thank
up?
you.
Do your opportunity attack.
Okay. What is wrong with my attack rolls today?
You miss.
Yeah, cool. Marvellous.
He hops over the thing. Can he hide anywhere here? No. It is Phaedra's turn.
If I cast Cure Wounds on Giles, will he be revived? And will he have his
Yes.
turn? Okay.
He'll be revived.
Would he not get a turn?
Yeah.
So I am moving to here. Because I can move. Can I move bonus action and action?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just moving to here. And then I am Misty Stepping as a
You
bonus
have
action.
intersected with the cloud. So
Have
you
I?
have to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Then I'm not moving to there then. I wouldn't intersect with
Oh,
the
you're
cloud.
retconning. Okay, I'll just.
That no, look, there's no cloud on that one.
Let's retcon.
Because it's
that
not
spell.
it's not
That's fine.
blue. Look, it's not blue.
This bit here intersected.
Really? Oh, I'll do it if you if you
I do.
Yeah.
It's about time you took like 1 damage tonight.
What do I need to do? Do I need to roll a saving throw?
Definitely through it. Constitution saving throw.
Oh God. Sorry, children. Good timing. Good times. Oh,
no.
ouch. Oh, she fails. Bad. Oh, no. I'm not seeing any ones there.
42
No.
points of necrotic
No.
damage.
I'm out.
Are you down?
Yeah.
Oh no, and that thing's gonna float over you soon.
That's it. I'm done. I'm going.
Shit. Grog.
Okay. Grog's gonna slap his great axe away, pull out the dimension shackles and slap them on him. While he's got his back to him, buddy, doing his hibby jibby.
1 second.
Go on.
Shardia,
Yes. Oh,
what's the targeting on your moonbeam?
look, I'm just reading it.
Is it any creature?
It starts its turn in there.
Any creature.
When a creature enters the spell, yeah,
That's his turn, so I'm gonna need a con save from Grog against the moonbeam.
it's only a 13. You can make it.
Yeah, I'm going.
He's so big, he's bumped into the moonbeam.
Constitution saving throw. No. Probably not. 10.
No. Shit.
He'll be fine. He'll probably half it or something.
10 points of radiant, but
Yeah, it's 5.
Wait, are you resistant to radiant?
Yeah, there's only one type of thing I'm not resistant to.
Fucking DnD. Okay.
Okay. So Grog's gonna move himself to here and slap the shackles on him. I will have to grapple him first to do that. So let's do a contested strength save, Peter.
Fuck's sake.
And an ability check. And mine is with advantage because I'm enlarged. 16 he's got to beat. Not impossible. I can see Peter's brain taking over here to try and find a way out.
you know that meme where the woman's got like all the math symbols around her? That's Peter right now.
That's Peter right now.
Can we take a quick pee break while Peter ponders?
Yes.
Go for it.
While Peter does this, hang on, where is it? Currently Peter right now.
Failed.
That is some serious thinking you've got going on, Peter.
I've failed. I've already rolled.
Oh no, Peter.
Seriously, if this is another George situation, I'm just going to end the game.
I don't think it is.
We'll just put him in the bag of holding.
No, it's not going in the bag. I'm putting that. There you go, Peter, just for you. That's an evil laugh. If you want to blame anything, Peter, blame the spell gaseous form.
I do blame it.
Such a good spell. Makes you feel better, Peter. I burnt myself trying to eat pasta this week, and it was one of those seashell-shaped ones, and I didn't realize it was still full of boiling water.
Oh,
So
no.
I've got a burnt lip.
That wouldn't make me feel better, by the way. It doesn't. I can't stop watching that nipple lick gif.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't expecting that, and I'm like, what is this from? Oh, what's the context? Is this like an advert? In other news, I've been learning Greek how to count in Greek.
Oh, right. How far have you got?
10.
10, go on.
Ένα, δύο, τρία, tessera. Oh, what's 5? 5 is pende. 6 is exi. I can't remember what 7 is, but 8 is octo. 9 is shit. 9 is not shit, but I've forgotten it. 10 is deca.
Yep.
11 is. And isn't in tax? No, I know 12 is dodica.
Close. Close.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a dodecahedron.
Yeah, that's how I remember it. Yeah.
Right, well done. 7 is epta,
Epta, that's what it was.
and
It
9 is enea.
That's it, Enea, yeah, because it's spelt like Enya, kinda. And that's
Yeah. The colloquial way is enya, but the scientific way is enea. Still very good. Keep
Trying.
it up.
Learning how much to argue for the taxi.
All right. In fact, if you keep it up, whenever something really bad happens, I won't need to go into the waiting room with you. I'll just speak to you in Greek.
That's the point I
am-
want to get to.
Tell
I
you
am
how fucked
back.
the party is.
Have you come up with anything, Peter?
No, he's failed his by 2. He's failed it.
Okay, I'm gonna slap the dimension shackles on him.
Okay, it's the whole body goes rigid, as if he's been electrocuted. Like. Zzz.
And I want to grab. I want to keep hold of the chain in between. And I'm gonna say to him, "Drop your spells. Let my friends live, and we'll
Oh,
talk."
sorry. Yeah, as soon as you slap these shackles on, all the gas dissipates into nothing.
I'm gonna say to him, does he look scared?
He is smiling.
He's smiling.
Sort of. He's trying to smile whilst being electrocuted.
I'm gonna say to him, you can have these things off if you tell me what you're doing.
He definitely smiles his horrible grin. And let me see if I can do this. He says, "The caretaker will take care of you."
I've still got my moonbeam going, so Grog, chuck him in the moonbeam.
Can I have a death saving throw from Giles?
Oh no, Giles.
I'm up on her.
Says you're unconscious.
No,
I tried to heal you. Sorry.
I did not work.
Oh yeah.
I
You
died.
made death saves from both of you.
I thought she did it before. She moved. She not?
It says that you're unharmed. Full health, Phaedra.
Sorry.
Congrats. Risen from the
Congrats.
dead.
Are we still in order?
No, I'm gonna need death saves until someone sorts something out.
Oh, that's
I've got good. I've got good berries. I'll run over to Grog and to Grog. I'll run over to Giles
Yeah, Grog. Om nom
And-
nom.
and put a good berry in Giles's mouth and like open
Alright,
his
well,
door.
We won't do
Yeah.
the death saves then.
Oh, I've never done a death save.
Do it.
How'd you do
If
it?
you roll a 1, you die. Go on.
How'd you do it though?
If you open your character sheet,
Yep.
under attributes, where it says arcane recovery on yours, it's like 1 of 1, and underneath it says death saves. Click the word death saves. Don't roll a 1.
Here comes the one again.
Oh. I'll shift it back.
I'm going to assume that the druid is also administering Goodberry to Phaedra. Or
Yeah.
You secretly hate her. Alright, okay. Yep.
No, it's
Like I
only
do.
druids.
Alright. So what are you doing with the necromancer? The lich
Grog,
wannabe?
Grog's gonna hold his face next to the moonbeam, and I'm gonna say, I will drop you in that, and you will die a slow, painful death.
He laughs. And he says, "Do I look alive to you, fool?"
Grog will just smile and go, well, you won't mind me doing this then. And when he phases back in, I'm gonna grab his face and I'm gonna rip his face off. I'm gonna predator style rip his head and his spinal column out.
Do your attack.
What type? Just unarmed.
Armed, yeah.
$19.
You pull his head off along with the spine as it all rips out. Are you gonna do the clicking sound as well? As you toss the head to the floor as it slops down.
No, I hold it up and I scream like a mighty roar for someone who's just hurt my friends. And then
You get inspiration for that.
and then I'm gonna basically, where I've got hold of the head and the spine, I'm gonna wear it like a trophy, like a belt, with
Holy
his head,
shit.
with his head in the center.
It's getting dark.
And then I'm gonna pick the rest of his corpse up, rifle through it, see if there's anything, and then toss it into the moonbeam to disintegrate the rest of his body.
On his corpse, you only find 3 things.
Okay.
A blackened skull, and I mean it is black, like Vanta black. You find this is Grog, so you find a silly looking stick that's also Vanta black. And a spool of thread, also Vanta black.
Okay. I will. Well, when everyone's back up, and blah blah blah, I'll hold the 3 items out and be like, "This is no good to me. Does anybody else care to have a look?"
I think Giles should have a look. Since he
Giles-
can't attack anybody with anything. I think he's on the phone at the moment.
Okay. I'll go. Giles, me mate. Here we go. Is the skull human size?
The skull is human sized, but as you inspect it, give me an investigation. Arcana. Give me Arcana. Let the barbarian roll Arcana.
Jesus.
Sorry about that, but
Fine.
A 3.
It's a skull in the shape of a weird looking human with like kind of an extended jaw line, but it doesn't feel like bone. Dylan, you've been handed a Vanta Black thick and a and a Vanta Black spool of thread. Like black.
Black 3.0, like that colour.
No, I'm not even being racist, just completely black.
it's good to know you're not being racist.
Just saying the word black a lot.
Take Peter.
A stick
What?
and a spool of thread.
Yes. They're both
Who handed me that?
the opposite of white. What?
Who?
Grog did.
Grog did. Thanks, Grog. What's this for?
No, I just thought you'd like it, mate. You had a bit of an hard time there, and I know you like things to look at, and so I thought I'd treat you, my mate Giles, and give him a big thumbs up.
Thanks.
Still have the skull on your Grog.
Yes, I'm gonna say that I'll turn around and I will look at Andrew, and I'll walk over to Andrew and I'll be like, I think you might know a bit more about this type of stuff than me, and I'll show with the skull.
I'll gently take the skull and I'll inspect it and see what I can make of it.
Let's have an Arcana check from you.
Come on. Oh, that was gonna be a nat 20.
At first you thought it was a squirrel skull, and then you decided it was a badger skull.
I'll
But
look
maybe-
at Grog. I'll look at Grog proudly and I go, "Wow, this is a badger skull. They're kind of like a dog. They're big as a dog," and then proceeds to rattle off badger facts.
Grog's gonna look mightily impressed, and he'd be like, I knew I'd give it to the right person.
Vadra's very interested in why there's light emanating from the pentagram. Sorry.
Yeah, the light hasn't subsided.
I'd also like to point out, Peter, that after his body disintegrates in the moonbeam, I'm going to pick my shackles back up and loop them back over my belt.
Fine, they're still there, unharmed by the moonbeam.
Like, knew they'd come in handy. Oh! I can't. Metagaming. God damn it.
You get an exhaustion, and you get an exhaustion. Okay, what would you like to do?
Vadra's still really interested into why. Can I tell anything about this pentagram and the light around it?
Let's have an Arcana check.
Does exhaustion do anything to
No. Yes, it's -1 to your rolls. Any d20 that you roll is -1, and the more exhaustion levels you get,
So 13, so 20.
this. So now that you have time to, now that the excitement's over, you've got time to evaluate what's happening with this pentagram. You realize that the skull that Grog's holding is actually affecting you negatively. There's certainly no way you want to touch that thing, but you strongly believe, like you can feel the aura is connected to that skull.
Okay, As a learned sage, would I be tempted to put the skull in the pentagram?
There's nothing on this planet, nothing in Faerun will make you touch that skull.
Okay.
Maybe if somebody else does it, but you've no interest in touching that skull. It'll probably disintegrate you.
Has Grog got the skull?
Yes.
So Vadra's gonna shout over to Grog saying, I'm not gonna touch it, but would you be up for an experiment?
The twinkle in his eye, Grog goes, oh, what do I get to crush?
Well, not crashing, but could you just
Oh.
chuck the skull into the middle of the pentagram and see what happens? And feel free anyone to interject at this point and say, no, that's a really stupid idea.
Well, even though I'm not magical, Grog's a barbarian. He's used to like barbaric like rituals, like and markings and stuff. And even though I don't know what a pentagram is as such, we have shamans in our tribes and stuff, and we know what blood magic is because barbarians use blood magic quite a bit. The shamans. And Grog's gonna say, is that good? Because I did feel a little bit of a tingle before when I was in it.
I don't know, to be honest. I'm just curious.
Grog's gonna shrug and just be like, "Okay, little lady, I'm just a muscle." And Grog will walk into the pentagram with the skull.
You didn't have to walk it, you could just thrown it, but
You step into the pentagram with the skull, and this weird light that seems to be hovering in this area all gets sucked into the skull, like a, and the light disappears.
and the light's gone, but is the skull doing anything?
The skull makes like a little rattling noise, and then like the Ghostbusters when they catch a ghost, hisses a bit, and then it doesn't burn or anything. Then it doesn't do anything else.
I'm just gonna
Vader's gonna
shrug.
be like, interesting. What about the light over there by the sconce? Does it suck up any light? Or just mystical light?
You wave it around the regular lights, and nothing happens.
I'll just shrug and attach the skull to one of the many loops coming off Grog's belt.
So, Phaedra, you can deduce that there was some kind of ritual going on that created this aura of evil above the pentagram that has now been sucked into the skull. What would you like to do? I would like to turn the light on, so back in a sec.
I can't hear a thing, okay?
So does the skull just sucks up all light near it, doesn't it? Is that what we determined from that?
And we're back in the room.
You're on mute, Meg.
Sorry, like magical light, I think it is, isn't it? Because it didn't do anything to the sconces and they were lit.
So it's got to be some sort of, speaking outside the game, it's got to be some sort of necromantic
Magic
jigger.
tucker or something. Yeah. Who's got the skull? Grog. He's now wearing it as another
It's just
trinket. Yeah.
It's just on me belt, on one of my loops, yeah. I've basically put
Love
it
it.
through like the eye sockets. I've looped my belt all through the eye socket.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Grog is a collector of many fine things.
Mm.
Did we
Got
we
an
have
unusual taste.
It's like a magpie, but only for like the most
Macabre things.
yeah, macabre magpie. Did we have a look at the string and the stick?
No.
I think Dylan did, didn't they? Sorry, Giles had a look at the stick, didn't they?
I've not had a look at it yet. Just found a black stick and a spool of thread. Can I just inspect it?
It is a very dark stick and spool of thread.
Yeah, is the stick like carved? Or is it just like a twig? Oh. In light it stands, erstwhile ever ready, following always but never taking an undue breadth. Don't know what happened then.
What would you like to do with a wand?
It's a wand.
That was weird.
That was weird. Blurted that out.
Phaedra would love to have a look at the wand, or is it the same feeling as the others?
Nope, this is not as bad.
Not as bad. She's still not going to touch it though, if it's emanating any kind of darkness.
So can I like just point it at like the smash cabinets over here? Just like I'm using a television remote, hoping it'll do something.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
You point it at the. You point it at the cupboard, and nothing happens.
Phaedra's going to be like, let me have a go. And as she takes the wand from Giles, she's going to cast Cure Wounds because she knows he's at poorly. So, haven't done that bit yet, have we? Can I cure your wounds, Giles?
Is he on mute?
Oh, of course you can. Bloody hell.
All right, I won't do it if you don't want me to. It's a few extra points at least. Of probably 1 point of healing. Let's see what comes out. Oh no, 5 is better than. Oh, 9, better than nothing.
That's good.
And there she goes. And go on, let me have a look at the wand. Let me have a look at the stick because we don't know it's a wand, do we?
It's not a wand, it's a stick.
Stick. It's a very interesting black stick.
Joe says, yeah, have a look at this wand.
So I'm going to inspect it.
It's a black wand. Black stick.
Does it have
You've
any
got me saying it now.
properties? You said wand first, that's why. We can't cast detect magic anymore, can we? Costs too much.
Do we
No,
not have something
identify.
else?
We have identify.
Identify.
But it's 100 gold, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we have. Don't we have like 5,000 gold at this point?
Yeah, we've got pretty much a decent amount.
Your treasurer will know.
I think I gave mine away.
Okay. Oh, yeah, hang on. Technical difficulties. We have a shitload of money, so go hog wild.
Go Hogwarts.
Yeah, go Hogwarts.
Alright, if you're spending it, Giles, you are now in possession of Wand of Shadows in your inventory and Spool of Shadow in your inventory. And you are now over encumbered and you can't move because you're a hoarder.
I'm not that bad.
That's what they all say.
Let's see what I can drop.
Shadia's got this awesome bag.
Yeah, can I stick some stuff in your bag, Shadia?
Yeah, whips it out and going, fling it on in.
I'm gonna put the iron pot in there.
Where's the guy gone? Where's the corpse?
We ate him.
Don't believe it.
There you go.
Is he not hiding under grog?
There he is. I can accidentally deleted him. Are you identifying the skull?
It depends how much gold we've got. I'm up
Go for
it.
it.
Let's put gold.
Just keep going. I'll tell you when we're poor.
Identify the shit out of that skull.
You are in possession of Dark Skull.
Mm-mm.
The skull is carved from a single block of ebony and is wholly evil.
Really
Where-
evil, that's useful.
Wherever the skull is situated, the space around it is considered to be under the effect of a hallow spell, with the skull as a point of origin. Who wants to take it?
Grog had it round his bloody
Grog's got
belt
it,
loop.
yeah.
Grog's groin is now evil.
What's the hallow spell?
Evil groin.
But I was gonna whisper into his axe and be like, "My Jarl, should I keep this for any purpose, or should I destroy this right now? Give me a sign if you want me to destroy it."
It's like picking up the phone. You texting him.
I'm just gonna whisper to the blade of the axe. There's a spirit in there, isn't it?
Are you what are you doing? Like holding the skull out? What are you doing? How are
I'm
you?
gonna leave the skull on the floor in front of me, and I'm gonna whisper to it. Whisper to the blade of the axe and say, should we keep this? Basically, I want him like the blade to glow or flash if he wants me to destroy it, or to stay silent if he thinks I should keep it for any purpose.
You hold the axe out as if to balance it in your hand, and it could go either way. And without hesitation, the axe falls out your hand and splits the dark skull in half as this dark energy just escapes and fills the whole room. You hear screams and cries and tortured pains as it all dissipates. And the giant writhing corpse that's on the floor that you've all ignored just breathes out a sigh and no longer moves as the skull turns into a big pile of dust.
I'm gonna whisper to the. I'm gonna be like, probably for the best.
Because that thing could only. I mean, it does the hallow spell, but it only does evil things. Like even the nicest sounding things are evil.
And this is why you're the brains of our operation, y'all.
Yeah, and at the back of the room, you see what appears to be some kind of sewer exit, or maybe like a rubbish chute with a grate over it, hanging half open. And yeah, what would you like to do?
Andrew pulls a face and goes, "Think we all know what got pushed down that chute." And then I'll recommend that we take a short break and catch our breath back.
Paige is gonna be like, yes, please. I'm feeling very tired.
You're gonna short rest in here with all this necromantic energy.
Can we just go up a few levels?
Let's go up 2 levels. We go back to where the fresh air is. But if we're going back up, can we check on the ghouls in the cage? Because I'm curious to see what happened to them once Grog destroyed the evil head.
Are you heading upstairs then?
Yeah.
If everyone's in agreement.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
Okay,
Yep.
locking in.
Yep.
You travel up the stairs. The ghouls are no longer there.
Oh.
The door is still locked. The ghouls are no longer there. The corpse of the pig lady that you covered in like moss and mushrooms. The moss and the mushrooms are still there, but they're just flat to the floor. And neither is the teddy bear.
The teddy bear.
Gone to the picnic.
Oh, okay then.
So do your short rest if you want to do your short
Yes,
rest.
please.
As you head
Oh,
outside and get a breath of fresh air.
Arya's gonna enjoy the green grass. Oh no, there's not green grass, is there? There's
No,
dead
it's
grass.
we're in. Do you like dirt? Do you want a dirt bath? Because that's what we got.
How do you do hit points on a short rest?
Low.
Is it
If
It
you
comes up on the
if
I press it?
thing.
boundary.
While we're just moving up and down and stuff, Peter, can we just have a thorough search of this place, considering it belonged to this necromancer guy, just to see if we can find anything else? Because we found the page of that book. Maybe there's the book somewhere, or just so starting from the top after we had the little short rest, can we methodically work our way through? I just want to. Maybe there's some more to that page where it was ripped out, or what?
Whoever's searching, give me an investigation.
And do it as a team.
Yeah, we'll team it.
10.
Investigation.
Are you all doing an investigation?
I think we are.
We're searching for stuff.
Andrew gets distracted and continues giving badge effects to anyone who listen.
Arya's caught up listening to the badge effects. Like, oh, very interesting. I didn't know that.
Grog doesn't
Do you
know what
know
he's
that,
looking. Grog doesn't know what he's looking for. He just knows he's looking for something. So he'll just pick up like a random cup and be like, "Is this important?" Just kettling everyone's head with random things he's finding.
Ari, as you search, you find the only thing that's out of place that you can spot is a piece of wood. It's like that big,
Okay.
and it's broken off, and there's just one word written only, and it says "emergency" on it in Undercommon.
Can I speak Undercommon?
Well, I'm sure you can
I
ask
can.
everybody else.
All right. Okay. Can I try and look around for anything at the other side of it as well?
I mean, I'm taking your 19 into consideration. This
I've
is the
not got
only.
19. Giles got 19.
I apologize. I didn't read properly. Reading comprehension. Fail. Giles, you find the piece of wood that says emergency on it in Undercommon.
So
But there's no
undercommon
other-
is just more common than common, is it?
It's the language of the Drow, basically.
Alright.
That's what they speak in the Underdark. Undercommon, Underdark.
And where was that stick? That piece of wood?
It was just lying around with the general debris on the first floor down.
No, I'll put it in my pocket.
Taking a short rest, does that get rid of exhaustion or not?
Nope, long rest.
Long rest only.
Gets
Okay.
rid of 1 level of exhaustion. So if you get 2 in a day, you can only lose 1.
Where's that on your sheet?
I've done it on your token.
Can I see it on my sheet though, or is it just on the
in
token?
where the death saves are. It says exhaustion, and it should say 1 for you.
And we're using the new D&D rules for exhaustion because I hate the old exhaustion rules. They're shit.
Nah, they can burn with
The old exhaustion rules, if you got 5 levels, you died, but the game just got unplayable by the time you got to level 3 exhaustion. Whereas with the new rules, you literally just get -1, -2, -3 to your rolls until you get to 10, -10, and then you die. So you get 10
Wow.
exhaustion levels before you die.
How do you remove exhaustion levels?
When you long rest, you'll automatically do it.
But you can do 1 level when you're on long rest, or 2.
Per long rest, 1 level.
And I think certain spells can remove exhaustion.
like
Sure.
greater
Greater
restoration was
Restoration.
one.
That's a high level spell, isn't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
we are not high level enough for that.
I'm not sure if lesser restoration removes one as well, because it removes an effect. but I'm
It
not sure if-
doesn't. I've tried.
Does it not?
I remember. I remember that trauma. My precious spell slot.
Whilst we're long resting, I'm bringing back Screech. Short
Okay.
resting, because I'm guessing it's an hour at least that we're resting for.
It's 1 hour, yes.
And I'm going to do a cure wounds on myself as well.
You can just use your hit die, can't you?
Yeah.
I've
Don't
done
waste
that
a
too.
spell.
Are you kidding? I've only got 12 hit points. And that was
Yeah, but
with
you
hit
can-
dice.
You've got like 8 dice, don't
You
you?
got
Yeah,
three-
you should have a
got-
few.
It's
Do you
got
wanna
5
use-
dice and she's used
Should you use them
2.
all?
Yeah,
Can do.
but then you've got
get
no
before you
dice.
Start using spells.
How do you
Unless,
get your
the
dice
unless
back?
the bard wants to drop some mad tunes. Wink, wink.
Sing the one about the bar wench.
Is Maya still with us?
For the bar wench.
Ah, he ditched us.
shit.
No, he come in with us,
He
didn't
was, wasn't he? Because
I
he's
forgot
outside.
about him. I continually forget about NPCs. Yes, he is 1 floor up. He's waiting for you.
He was hiding.
He's hiding, trembling. He's just a merchant.
So he says. No, I don't believe that.
Who hurt you?
Sorry.
Reliving the trauma of past NPCs. They know Irina. She could actually hit things.
Yeah, we need an arena, don't we? Who brought this pussy with us?
Who brought the little bitch along?
Brilliant.
Done a song of rest there, so you get an extra 1d6 hit points when you do a short rest. Hang on.
Oh,
Yeah.
everybody. Is that temporary hit points?
No,
No.
proper ones.
Oh, can I take
Good
a
uns.
dice back?
Yeah, just adjust whatever you think. Obviously, you don't take them all back, right?
I don't know how to take them back.
I'm already full health.
Adjust
I will.
it down. There we go. Sorry.
I'm
I'll
also-
cast.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, sorry, go on. No,
Oh,
no,
you
I was
first.
just gonna. No, you first.
You first.
I was gonna cast guidance on, Grog.
You.
Is Grog still big Grog, or is he now normal Grog?
He's normal grog,
Grog is
and
normal
it
grog.
became normal grog actually when
When Giles went
Charles went
incapacitated.
unconscious, but he
yes.
still got
Oh.
his advantage on his strength check with the necromancer. And I forgot, and he forgot.
I just still got it because I was
Well-
in rage anyway, mate.
Oh, okay, fine.
Been rolled now anyway, Peter. Too late.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
we'll be
wouldn't have made
punished
it-
later.
It wouldn't have made a difference anyway because you can't double stack advantage
That's all.
otherwise.
That's a lot of ones whoever rolled that. Oh,
Oh, it was
Oh
4
god, yeah, we
ones.
still have the 2 potions of great healing and 2 potions
Yes,
of
we
healing.
do. Because you've got
Well,
2. You gave
I
one
have
to
2
me.
as well that I found in the altar.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
God.
That's what I'm using now. Try to catch
Right,
up.
I'm adding it to the inventory. So
well,
it's
he's
2.
burning through them so he can get rid of some ballast. I'm guessing. Don't forget to delete them when you've used them. Oh, you've done. Well done. What would you like to do?
Go through this thing. Yeah, say to Maya, where do we go now to get to the Underdark? I assume it's through here. Point at the grate.
Once Maya regains his courage, he looks around everywhere, vomits a couple of times at the sight of all the blood, and then he just like wheezing, just points at the grate.
When I see him vomit, I'm gonna grab the lich's mouth. I'm gonna be like, "Do you need a napkin?" I'm gonna use his jaw because I've got a spy with his basically his head wrapped around my belt. I'm gonna use his jaw like, "Do you need a napkin?" And I just chuckle at myself.
Maya vomits again, and he says, "Look, that's not funny, bro."
Oh, you're worse than Ryan here.
Grog will give him like a bit of tissue and be like, "There you go, buddy," and give him a solid clap on the back, even though he's just threw up everywhere.
He's white as a sheet.
Okay. I will go over to this and attempt to open it. See how.
I mean, it's already like half open.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It
I'll just open it
squeaks
then.
as it opens fully, and it appears to be some kind of long pipe.
Do I see anything in there with my dark vision?
Nope.
Okay. Is it just a pipe that goes like straight ahead? Like,
As far as you can see.
okay. I will. Oh, there you go. There's that sort of faded light.
Ooh, who's cast light? Oh, Phaedra's cast light. Usually does a. Are you heading in?
Yeah.
Why does it make you roll dexterity saving throw for light? Okay. You. Oh. Fucking that creeped me the fuck out. I don't know what that was. Alright, so Grog goes first. Who goes next? Anyone at all?
I'll go. Oh, So-
Players. So we have Grog. Strongjaw. Androl Ritish. No, that's the owl. There's a lot of Androl Ritishes in this list. Androl there. Who's next? Hello?
Hello?
Meg, Dylan.
Yeah, go on.
Charles next. I'll just assume that Meg
Can
is
you
going
hear me?
afterwards. Barely. You sound like you're underwater. I think she's lost her mic. As you walk down this pipe, you find that it kind of gently slopes down, and at the bottom of it you can see a little bit of light. There's quite a lot of moss growing at the end of this pipe. Mushrooms, weird mushrooms, and it seems to lead into an open area. Do you proceed?
Andrew's fascinated by the mushrooms and stops calling. Goes, ooh.
You've never seen such mushrooms before. You've heard of them, and you've always assumed that they can do, but they glow. Different colors, like greens and purples and reds.
I'm gonna pick one and see what happens.
You have a glowing. Actually, as you pick it, the glow just fades,
Ooh.
and it's just a red mushroom.
I pick a few and put them in my pouch.
Which color ones?
One of how many colors are there? Is it like a rainbow assortment of?
There's green, blue. These are like neon type colors. Green, blue, purple, and green. Did I say green already?
Yeah.
Green,
I'll
blue,
take
purple.
one of each color, and whoever's behind me is getting whacked with my tail because it's wagging because I'm happy I found mushrooms. So somebody's just getting slapped, like ow, ow, ow.
Are you heading down to the open area?
Undo.
All right. You exit at the other end of this pipe, and you find yourselves inside a cave.
Oh.
And turn and say to Maya, well, you're the expert.
He kind of tentatively and like looking behind him, he says, never been here before.
Well, hang on a minute. You told us that you wanted to take us to where you live.
Like this isn't the Underdark. This is some cave. Underdark is deep down.
Oh, okay.
But my cousin, he said that this is the way to the Underdark. Somewhere in here.
Drugs should go. Well then.
I'm enjoying the silence.
I'm just thinking, what type of check would it be to see if we can see which way he's sloping downwards? Like, if that makes sense.
Pardon?
What type of check would it be to see if we can see what like which way the cave is going deeper?
It kind of flattens out when you come into the cave. It's all kinds of elevations. There's a little mud pit. Actually, this light thing is not working at all, is it? I'm gonna have to sort out your what's just left. There's like a little mud puddle in front of you, and then there's just mushrooms everywhere. Ahead of you is one particular mushroom that seems to have some kind of weird, like little mist around it.
I'll say
Oh.
rather say to Andrew, do you see the big mushroom over there? I bet you like that one.
She doesn't respond and just keeps wandering forward, like ooh. And there's like, just gets to about here, and just starts observing the mushroom. Like, from what I know about mushrooms, like have I ever seen any that give off a mist?
This smells. No, you haven't, and this smells nasty.
Can I chuck one of the mushrooms that I took and throw it into near the other mushroom and see what happens?
Yeah, you chuck the mushroom and it just falls to the ground.
Does it shrivel up? Does it?
The mushroom doesn't, no.
Hmm. I'll turn back to the group and I'll go, safe to say we should stay away from that one, and points at the puffin mushroom.
Looks a bit misty around it.
That's not mist, that's spores.
Oh.
Let's circumnavigate the big mushroom. I'm just gonna go this way. I feel like this way's a nice way.
Angel stops at every new mushroom that she sees and is like, ooh, and starts like poking it and being like, writing notes.
What's this swamp? Does it smell?
This swamp here just seems to smell of, well, water. Muddy water, as far as you can tell. Did Grog splash through it?
Nope, Grog walked around the outside of it and walked over here to where I am to look at this big cluster of mushrooms. I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick like the most nicest looking mushroom out the entire bunch, and then I'm gonna walk up with it behind me back to Andrew and be like, I got you something, and hold it out. And it's just gonna be like the nicest mushroom I can find. Because I know she likes mushrooms.
Angel takes a deep gasp, is like, oh, thank you! And is like a kid on Christmas with this new mushroom, like flipping it over, like poking at it, and just like sits down absorbed with it.
This is like it's a small aquamarine coloured mushroom. Doesn't give off any smell whatsoever.
I'd take a little
as you
nibble.
hold it. As you nibble it, it emits a foul smell. And it's basically the same effect as a stink bomb.
Just
You
roll
now
back.
stink.
Roll back and go, L, L. And then better, interesting.
Grog's gonna like just look at the look behind himself, be like, was that me? And just start sniffing up like he's farted, and just be like, oh wait, no.
Do you want to catalogue these?
Yeah.
So I can help with that.
I'm cataloguing him. Yeah.
The one you just ate is called Terra mirabilis boletus. Sorry, wrong one. This one's called Fingum stinkus.
I've written that. I'm so excited to have more mushrooms. Like,
Got a
ooh,
lot of them here.
The things I can do, like go around and start picking all the mushrooms.
All of them?
Not all of them, just like the...
Every time you pick one, I want you to roll me a D100.
Okay.
Just the safe
if it's a different one to the others.
I will select the finest looking mushroom of the bunch. Oh no, actually, I will pick the dullest looking mushroom of the bunch.
Okay, D100.
3.
3. Oh, you've picked another Fingum stinkus.
Do I get more stinky?
Yep. No, it doesn't smell unless you crush it. What's everybody else doing?
I'm just gonna have a little wander around, basically. I'll walk with Giles and just chat to Giles, be like, no, weird place this, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit dark and damp, innit?
Yeah. Will you look after me while I'm down here? You will, won't you, Giles?
I'll always look after you, Grog. You know me. Although I'm not big enough to fight any people that you usually fight, but I'll tell them what they look like.
I'll lean in and I'll just be like, I never really told anyone, but I kind of get scared in places like this because I don't really know. I don't like things I don't know.
Don't be scared. You'll be right.
He's gonna wipe a tear away. He's gonna go, "You promise."
And Giles doesn't like breaking promises, and he doesn't know that it's going to be alright, so he sort of like mumbles under his breath. Anyway.
Quick, pick a mushroom.
Oh, okay. And I'll run towards it. He's fairly simple. He has moments of vulnerability, but then he just goes back to being the care-loving free giant that he is.
I love the fact that all of Dylan's characters are from Darwin.
And I'm going to run over to this over here.
This
Right.
guy's a bit
Grog.
more Yorkshire.
You run into this room, there is a noticeable absence of any kind of life in here, bar for a single mushroom in the middle of this part of the cavern, and there's a ominous looking green cloud just floating around it. And as you round the corner and you see it, ever so slowly, this cloud appears to be moving towards you.
Don't like that. He's gonna like skid on his heels and be like, "Ooh!" And as I see it coming towards him, I'm gonna be like, "I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay." I'm gonna run back to Giles. I'm gonna be like, I don't think we should go that way, Giles."
Oh,
So how are you doing? Sorry, go on.
stay nearby, and you won't. Well, just stay nearby.
I'm gonna hold Giles's hand and be like, "Please don't leave me."
What's Arya doing?
Arya's taken with this foggy mushroom cloudy air, and she's trying to waft the buzz or fog cloud, whatever it is, like away, so like towards this.
You know, like on a sunny day when there's like a ray of sunshine coming through your window and you can see all the dust in your house, and you
Yeah.
waft it and it seems to get worse. As you waft it, it just seems to, you're actually whipping it up.
Yep. Awesome. She might back away a little bit then.
Just run. It's shallow. It's like a shallow puddle here. You can just walk through it.
Yeah, that. No thanks.
Why?
What does it actually look like? It's not a puddle, like muddy puddle.
I mean, it's kind of green and you can see moss at the bottom of it. It's like looking into when you go for a walk around Blackburn and you find a random pond from the Victorian era that's never been cleaned since the Victorian era. It's like that.
Yeah, probably not gonna do that.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a bull bearing. Can I throw a bull bearing in and make a whiff?
Okay, are you going to tell me what the wish is, or are you going to keep it quiet?
No, I'll keep it quiet for now.
Okay. You can message him if you want. You throw the ball bearing in, since you're too stingy to throw a coin, and it plops in the water.
Yeah. And then probably make my way around to the other guys. It looks safer that path. Oh, fuck. But not standing that close to the edge. What have you guys found?
More mushrooms. And I pick another one.
Roll it.
$41.
This is a strange mushroom. It seems to have a whole rainbow of colors, but they're all like a shade of green.
I nibble it.
The moment your lips touch it, you explode in size as you double in size.
Really?
I'll say, oh, shrink, guys. And I'll turn around and I'll look at everyone. I go, What's wrong? What, do I have something on my face?
Look, you could drink me.
Can I stand up?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a high ceiling in here.
I'll just go, oh my god, you've all shrunk. And I'll like pet Grog on the head.
Grog's gonna look up and be like, "That's what it feels like to be you guys."
I pocket a few of these ones. Like, I imagine they're like super teeny tiny.
You only find the one, and you can
Just
give
the
it.
one.
You can give it whatever name you want, but whatever name you give it, it's not going to be what you think.
It's the humunga funga.
No, I was going to call it Bigolus Dickolus. There you go. So, I'll continue foraging for. Are there any mushrooms growing on the roof?
Yeah, they're everywhere. Well, there's more moss on the roof because mushrooms can't really grow upside down, can they?
Yeah.
As they can't eject their spores. Grog, as you go to the side of this puddle, you can hear like a blubbing sound as you turn around. You see this weird green slime, pool of green slime.
Oh, slime! I'm gonna walk up to the edge.
Can you hear it? Can you actually hear it?
No.
Oh, you can't. Okay. Oh, you're right on the edge of it. That's why.
I'm gonna pick a rock up and drop a rock into it.
You'd like to expect it to just kind of splash like it does in the water, but it kind of hits the surface and it stays there for like a half a split second before it sinks to the
So it's
bottom
like
below.
a jelly.
Yep. In this pool is a nearly completely smashed rope bridge. And you can't seem to see any other way forward.
Big Andrel will come stomping over. Dum, dum, dum. How long's the what's the distance from here to the end?
It's not long enough, not short enough for a misty step.
55 feet.
But the bridge is.
Oh.
What's in the old spell repertoire? I've only got gaseous form, so that's one person. I'll
What's
turn.
What's
Can
the
Arya
walls
try and
like?
jump?
You put your hand against the wall and it feels slippery, like the moss that grows around the sea sometimes on the rocks. It's really greeny, weird, slimy moss.
Fallen on that many a time as a child. Not fun.
Same here. Did somebody else say something?
I was gonna say, can Arya have a go at jumping across? But before she does, she's gonna. I think I've got some rope or something. Yeah, I'll hand some rope to Andril, being the biggest person, and then try and run and jump.
You want me to toss you to the bridge?
Oh yeah, if you could give me a
Toss me.
little yeah.
Because I count as one size bigger for things like that, I believe.
So does Andril now.
Yeah, but I have no strength.
Yeah. Okay, I will toss you. Do I need to give an athletics check for that, Peter?
Yes.
I counted one size larger, so would I do that with what advantage?
No.
How would you work it out then? If I count as a size
I have a number
larger?
in my head. You need to reach
Okay.
it.
Don't drop me, Grog.
20.
You easily
Nice.
lob her across, and she easily lands on one of the boards, which creaks for a moment but seems sturdy enough. You test the other boards, and they're not so sturdy.
Oh dear.
You hit the jackpot there.
That's good. I'll point out to everybody else not to touch any of the other boards if they're coming this way.
I'm going to play my flute for Arya. I'm going to protect from poison.
Oh.
The tune
Oh,
goes a
no.
bit like could you hear that? Does that sound like
No.
No.
no? It's alright. Microphones and
Are you-
whistling don't go.
Are you actually playing the flute?
Yeah, you were really good. You missed it.
Aww. Right. Okay, protected from poison. Then. Does that mean that I can't be poisoned?
No, it means
It's
for the
resistance, isn't
duration you've got advantage on saving throws against being poisoned, and
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
and resistance to poison damage.
Meg, can you hear the sound now?
No, are you playing it on the thingy? Because I've
Through the
got
browser.
the sound turned down. Hang on, I'll
Alright.
turn this down.
Should be like a bubbling effect. Looks like a no. Brill. Spent hours on it. I didn't.
No,
2 minutes.
the only thing that are playing it, Necromancer Cave and Mushroom Forest as well.
Oh, both at the same time. That's good.
Yeah, it's making some good sound.
Okay, what we're doing. So you got the rope. What happens now?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go try and jump across. Oh, right. I'll pull the rope, like all the loose rope, the slack or whatever, and try and tie it onto. I presume there's like posts and stuff. Yeah.
There is a post.
Yeah. Is it sturdy?
No offense to Grog, but it probably won't take Grog.
How much does Grog weigh?
What, the wood won't?
How much does Grog
just-
weigh?
Just tying it off isn't going to take your weight.
Oh, I have a way around Grog getting across this bridge. Don't you worry.
Okay,
I
so
could
you tie off
hear
the
it.
rope.
That's if you could hear me.
Yes,
Say that
I'll
again?
tie off. Go on.
we can hear you. Yes.
Yes.
Feel like you can't hear us though.
I can hear you fine,
All right.
but I'm not sure you can hear me.
You're very. You sound like you're underwater.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you asked how much Grog weighs, and if that was the question, Grog weighs just over 300 pounds.
Don't forget you're the
So I
weight that
can
you're
carry
carrying.
up to 500.
And the weight. Well, my way around this was Grog can just pop himself inside the bag of holding.
I
And
can
that
put
has
you on a
quite a lot.
floating disc, technically.
And it's actually something that you can do as well.
Pop yourself in.
Yep,
I love it.
I mean, if you can fit in it, go for it.
pretty sure I can, and if I can't, I'm gone.
I have floating discs, so I can carry you.
What there is there?
I'll be right back. My cat is screaming.
Go on. Breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures. So I could go in there, and if I'm too big to fit in the bag as I am, Dylan could do enlarge and reduce and shrink me down so I could go in the bag.
Or you can try the mushroom.
Well, that just made Andrew bigger.
Oh yeah.
Be
I don't want
super
to-
big and you can step across.
I don't want to be that big.
Can I carry on jumping across then? Because I think there's another rope in there here. Yeah. Can I test it first? And see?
The rope seems sturdy enough to the next one, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, I'm gonna.
For a light elf rogue.
I am going to 50 feet of rope. How far is that? There's no measure there. That's only 25. 40. Ugh. Sorry. So I could get it to there maybe. Yeah?
probably.
Okay, I'm
How
gonna
are you going to
take
secure it though?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm gonna
No one said the magic P word.
P.
Pittance.
Yep.
What's that?
A pitten.
Please?
Pitten.
Pitton. Like a part of a climber's gear, which you'd probably all have in your explorer's pack.
Like what you hammer into when you're climbing.
Oh, do I
Yeah.
have one of them?
It'll be in
dunno.
your explorer's pack. I think stuff like that is classed as being in there.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I do, but yeah, if I've got what.
Yeah, you do. You got 10 of them.
Have I?
Yeah.
All right. Go. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna jump across to the next thingy.
If you're jumping across to that one, I'm going to need an acrobatics check.
But I'm also using the rope as well as like
With
a bit of a
advantage, then.
guidance and to pull.
There's a big gap, so you can do it with advantage.
Okay. Acrobatic.
Yep, you make it to the next one.
Awesome. And then yeah, up to is that slipping moss going all the way down there? Yeah.
Yep.
Like, would it be safe to land a little bit further over?
I mean, how far can you jump?
well, as
what's your
far as I
strength?
can roll, I guess.
What's your strength score? It's an 8. So you can jump 8 feet.
8 feet. Oh shit.
Yep.
So probably like just to the very edge. Oh, can I reach this wall
Whoa, whoa.
at this side? That's right next to me.
You can reach it, but it's all slippery.
Can I hammer in one of them
Pittons,
things?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hammer one of them in and yeah, do against the rope and like I'm gonna tie it off on me as well.
See, if this was vertical, I'd say yes, no problem, but it's horizontal.
Yeah, I'm
So you-
traversing across it.
If you're traversing, then you can give me another acrobatics with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm not leaving too many
Yeah,
big gaps.
easy.
Yeah. There we go. So yeah, I'll do that all the way along here and then tie it off with making sure I put a stopper knot in and everything like
Okay.
that. There we go. Yeah, that's the best I can do, guys.
So your friendly neighborhood rogue has made a passage for you, but you'll still have to do acrobatics with advantage.
Fly.
Move it out of the way. I'll drop another rope. So who's going
That's not
first and
working
how?
on my rolls. Sorry.
I'll go first. I'm quite small and used to branches, so it's a bit of a tightrope run. But I also use my hands every now and again as well.
Good with your hands, aren't you?
Good with my hands.
Yeah. So give me a single acrobatics with advantage, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Yeah, 18.
All right. Yeah, you ace it. Effortlessly make it across.
Oh, where?
Yeah. Who's next? I don't want to slow it. I don't want to bog it down with. Oh, do a check for this and a check for that.
Sheepishly, go to look around and be like, I don't think I can make it across on my own.
He really wants to get into that bag.
Or a disc.
The disc is fine for me. I need to get the corgi across.
I'll lean down to Phaedra and be like, can I get on the disc? Yeah, but just make it look like I'm the one looking after you. Wink.
He's like, yeah. As long as you hold the corgi.
Okay, yeah. And Grog will pick up the corgi while Phaedra's still sat on it though, because he's just that eager, just to like please, and just be like this, yeah.
He's never had a pet before.
No, he just doesn't want people to think that he can't do something. So by holding the corgi, he's making himself feel useful because he knows that he can't get across on his own.
Okay, who's next? Are you doing the tensor's floating disc?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Whilst this is going on, I'm assuming it's taking a while for them to do this. I'm casting the ritual for Tensor's floating disc.
Ah, smart.
Am I still big?
Yes.
I look at.
You're not quite sure how you're going to shrink again.
In that case, I will wild shape. And I will choose a spider.
So you're going to be a really fat spider.
I'm going to be a chunky spider.
Yeah.
Don't.
So you just see this sort of bubble, and then I become a very fat-looking house spider. And
just do the so a water spider has acrobatics +3, so just roll your acrobatics. Yours is only +1, so yeah. Just roll a d20 with advantage. So roll a couple then.
Oh, thank God for that. I'll just do it this way. Oh, are you having a giraffe?
8.
A 3?
You make it halfway.
For fuck's sake.
You make it halfway across Shadia as a fat spider, and you lose your footing, and you plop into the acid. You float for a moment, but just when you think that you're not going to sink, something pulls you under.
Can I resist?
I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Oh no, but I am. Oh, but I have bless, so that gives me a +4. Not that it'll fucking matter, but I'm gonna roll it anyway. Oh, I'm refreshing my browser.
Phaedra sees this, and she's gonna throw caution to the wind. And how big is the spider? Is it like big man-sized spider, or is it
it's a large house spider. So it's the kind of thing.
She's gonna be like, guys, I hope you're ready to go, and then she's gonna fly and try and grab
you can't
the
fly.
spider from the acid.
You're not level 8.
I'm taking my armor off.
You're not level 8.
I don't need to be level 8. I'm a fairy.
But you were scared of heights.
But this is desperate times.
Roll for scared check.
She's fallen in, so you need to tell me what you're doing with your fly.
I'm trying to fly and save her, but I'm probably going to hold onto the rope as my wings fly.
Flying and teleporting are two different things.
Not teleporting?
I know. So her falling into the thing below is going to be a lot quicker than you flying.
Okay, so I can't. She's not bobbing.
No, something pulls her under.
Okay.
If a spider could scream, you'd be hearing it.
Sorry, I tried.
So since you've flown across,
well,
So you fly across. I'm gonna assume that you can hover. Is hover a thing for you? Who knows anymore with these classes?
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Can I?
So you're gonna need a landing spot. So you land, let's say here.
I can't even see the map at the moment. Everything is completely messed up on my.
Oh, okay. All right, that's probably why you
Yeah,
couldn't
I've
tell
got
that
a.
she was quite far away when this happened. You were like 60 feet away, and she just had to fall like 3 feet.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Oh, okay.
all right, so you land on there and you look down. You can't see anything, although you can kind of make out some floating, bobbing bones, maybe some items somewhere inside, but you can't quite make it out because it's extremely murky. However,
Is
who had the it's acid damage. Shadia, you failed. You are now suffocating as you are engulfed by a gelatinous cube that's been hiding
Oh,
inside,
no,
and you
no,
take
no, no,
10
no, no, no.
points of acid damage and you are
No.
engulfed.
Can I drop my wild shape?
Yeah, by all
Do I-
means.
Do I become big?
You're not big
I was
enough
gonna
to
try
you
mage
don't
hand you,
pop
but
out from it.
Oh shit. Can I cast gaseous form?
Yes, you can.
Sweet. Let me just pop that in the chat. So yeah.
So a large gas cloud emerges from. Obviously, you can't be grappled as gaseous form, so a large gas cloud emerges from the acid. Where's Grog at this stage? I'm confused. And where's Giles?
Grog is still over
So
here.
Giles is across. Oh, you've been left
Grog was
behind.
on the disc.
Oh
No,
yeah,
Grog was on
she
the disc,
doing-
wasn't he?
Yeah,
So
So
Grog-
he's 20 foot away from me.
yes. Grog is just.
I'm gonna have
floating
to keep
over.
on flying to get over the path.
Yep, so Grog's just using a
So
disc
I'm-
to float over with the corgi.
Oh, okay. So using the tensor floating disc.
Yeah.
You see the blob kind of bob its head out. Not head, its body out from the acid. What's Andrel doing then?
I can.
Form.
I'm out the cube, aren't I? Out the blob.
Yes,
I can only move 10 feet at a time, so I move 10 feet.
that's fine. There's no initiative. The
Yeah.
blob sinks the gelatinous cube sinks back into the acid. Bloop, bloop.
So you know, sorry, go on, Peter.
You still took those 10 points of acid damage, right?
Oh yes, of course. So the gaseous form moves in a way, like you know, with sparklers, how sometimes you can write out words and stuff.
Yeah.
The gaseous form just sort of moves in a way, and you swear it spells out the word "fuck."
I like how you take the time to type it to spell it out.
And then we'll just remain in gaseous form.
Okay. Does it have a thing? Let me see. Gaseous form there.
I just need to check how long the spell lasts. I think
Oh, it
it's a
hasn't turned you into
concentration.
gas.
Oh, I have an hour as a
There
gas
you go.
cloud. Oh, cool! That's so cool.
Okay, so Shadia is Andrel, is a gas cloud. What would you like to do? You've gotten past.
The cloud just keeps moving forward.
I'll put the corgi back down and be like, there you go. Going.
Oh, what happened to the dwarf?
Oh shit! I keep forgetting about that guy.
So just say he was on the disc with me.
He's on the disc with you.
Is he
He's
shitting it?
He's riding on your shoulders.
There you go.
He is a bit. So let me drop him in here. Let me find him.
The gas just keeps wafting.
There you go. Do you want to attach him to my character, Peter?
Sorry?
Do you
No,
want
it's
to
fine.
attach him? Maybe I'll move if I move then.
You reach a fork in the cavern. Which way would you like to go? To the south is another mushroom, but this one's a different color.
I will pass through. I'll go this way because I don't take damage in this form.
Holy shit! Okay.
I have resistance to every. Wait,
Resistance.
hang on. Yeah, I have resistance.
Okay.
Boo.
Constitution saving throw.
Let's see. I have advantage on that.
Go on then.
Sorry. Oh, for fuck's sake! Wait, I got a no. Isn't that a yes or it's a reverse on my dice?
No, I fixed it. I found what the problem was. It was the dice settings. You take 5 points of cold damage.
Cold damage.
As
Okay.
the chill in that cloud of spores chills you to your gaseous
Molecules.
molecules.
I will keep heading down this way. Do I see anything?
Yes, you reach the end of the corridor. Here you see a pedestal and a type of urn sitting on top of it.
Oh, the air that they spoke about.
Shush!
Does it have any markings on the urn?
It has. How can I describe it? It has a single green gemstone in the center of it, and then holes on above it, above the gemstone, going all the way around the urn.
Can I go into the urn? Because it says that I can slip through holes.
Sure.
I go into the urn.
Okay, you're inside the urn, and it is just a black space.
I assume I can talk in gaseous form, can't I? I'm not just a cloud of poo.
I mean, you don't have vocal cords, have you? Because you're gas.
No, yeah, I'm literally gas.
How many holes are there in the urn?
How many holes? in
6.
6. Any scorpions?
Are you shouting that from down the corridor?
I can't move.
Oh, are you still having trouble?
Yeah. It's gone
Shit.
very strange. I've missed half of whatever's just happened.
Not much happened.
Wild Phil.
You reached the fork in the road.
Who's that?
Shardia went south. You guys are kind of hanging around. Shardia,
Yes.
you go inside the urn as gaseous form, and it's as if you're going into a bag of holding. It's just a blank space inside.
This is what killed the marvelous Mundango, isn't it?
Yeah, I would assume so. I'm going to come out one of the holes,
Okay.
Which
Nothing
is-
happens.
which is not a sentence I'd ever thought I'd utter tonight, but there you go. And there's no way around that mushroom, is there?
No.
Fuck
You need
it.
to do something with the urn.
You can go over it.
I'll go over the urn, over the mushroom.
Okay.
And in a sort of wispy cloud, I'll just try to like skywrite the words urn.
I think we can all agree that the word urn appears.
Ooh, interesting. She's gonna get a stick and poke it in one of the holes. But it was a hand, wasn't it? What did
You're
they
gonna
do?
have to pass through a mushroom cloud to get to it.
Okay.
I'll in response to the mushroom crowd, I'll go near it and then I'll just write the word.
BRRR.
Yeah,
Sorry,
just.
What's this thing here? Is that like
It's
a
a rock. Yeah.
Can we climb over it and not be in the gas?
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe. You can
Oh,
try.
did you say it
Okay.
was cold?
Yes.
Ah, that's fine. I'm just gonna walk right past it as a Goliath.
But you're not immune to it, are you?
Hang on. I believe I am immune to cold.
Shut up.
I believe. Hang on.
Damage resistance is cold.
Damage resistance. Yeah. I don't suffer penalties for being in high altitude cold, not resistant to cold
Constitution saving throw.
damage. Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you climb the rocks, you can go around it. Yes.
Yeah.
15.
15. Yeah, you're unharmed.
Who's the guy, by the way?
What guy?
That's our
Dwarven.
guide.
That's Maya.
Oh, okay.
A
yeah.
useless guide.
He's gonna wait there.
Okay. So
I've redonned my armor, by the way.
Sorry.
On the other side, I put my armor back on. I'd
I
say.
don't understand what you're saying.
She put her armor back on.
Was it off?
Oh, she
Have
took
to-
it off the
stuff
slide.
off the fly.
Oh, right.
After reading that letter before, I'm gonna look around next to this end to see if I can see the outline of a door anywhere.
Investigation, please.
Would I do this with advantage because I know what I'm looking for because of the letter?
Sure.
No, genuinely, just a genuine question.
That's fine.
While Grog's doing that, can I cast
Yes, of course you can. You cast Mage Hand. Grog, you find the outline of some kind of door directly next to the urn, but there's no visible handles or handholds. You can't even get a piece of paper through it.
What happens if I pick up the spider emblem and put that next to the door? Because they said that unlocked many doors.
Try what you're going to do with it.
I'm gonna pick it up and place it against the stone.
What stone? Against the
Stone
outline
where
of
the
the wall?
outline is, yeah.
You press it against the stone, and after a moment, nothing happens.
Okay.
And just as you're about to take it away, a low-level rumble happens, and the section of wall pushes itself in and slides across.
Yes! I am the smartest man alive! That's what Grog's gonna say out loud.
The cloud bobs in like happiness for Grog.
Arya's mage hand's gonna pat him on the back.
Guys, look! I'm not so dumb after all! I just, with an air of confidence, I am pretty wisdomous. I just walk through.
Wisdomous. So let me sort these walls out because I fucked it up. Completely fucked it up.
So do we have
There
to
we
go through the cloud to get to the door?
No, you can go around it.
Okay.
Do you want me
Where's
to
the
move
door
you?
here?
What's
Yes,
Giles?
please.
Giles is asleep.
Oh.
Giles is asleep. What happened?
Jazz isn't asleep.
All right.
Okay.
You going with him or are you going the other way? Go the other way. Go the other way.
Go the other
Yeah,
way.
right.
I'll go this way.
Let's split the
All
party.
right. You hop over the rock and you make it down with the party. Can you just get through? I'm assuming you can get through.
It's not letting us.
Just let me.
No.
I'll do
Through
it.
this door? Yeah, no.
Ooh,
stuck.
shiny. So shiny.
You reach the other
Whoa.
side. This is what the site you are met with.
Pretty.
There is, first of all, there is a globe here with like lights just dancing around it. Over here, you see what appears to be a giant face in the door, staring out at you impassively.
Face look like.
Looks like what might be like an old man.
Okay.
What would you like to
A
do?
stone face.
Yep.
Arya might like to creep a mage hand over, a bit like Thing, like to the globe.
Okay. Give me a perception check, Arya.
Perception. Oh. It's running really slow, sorry.
All right. On the ground underneath, you spot a familiar piece of wood, which is similar to what Giles picked up earlier,
Oh.
and it appears to be the other half of it.
Oh. Okay.
But from this distance, you can't see what it says.
Can the mage hand grab it and bring it back?
Sure.
Yeah.
It picks it up, it brings it back, and it says only.
Emergency only.
Yep.
Oh, does it fit together with the other piece?
Yep. It slots in
What?
perfectly.
Oh. Does it look like there's somewhere where it's come from?
It looks like at the base of the plinth, where the ball of light is. At the base is like an empty space, like a plaque, empty space over a plaque.
Oh, right.
Probably
Can
fit
I?
in there.
Yeah. Can I put it together and then put it there in the space?
Yeah. Are you gonna go up to it?
Yeah. No, I can. My mage hand would be. It's not too big, is it? Just a
No,
piece
no,
of wood.
no. It's just a piece of wood. Yeah.
I think my mage hand would go up to it as Arya turns to the group and say, "Oh, we're kind of in an emergency only situation now, aren't we?" And then she's kind of.
As you do that, the door speaks and says, visitors."
Hello.
He says, "Hello."
Hi.
Come closer so I can see you. I can't see that far out.
Okay, Arya will probably go closer and say, "Who are you?"
I don't know. Who are you?
I'm Arya. What are you protecting through the door?
I don't know. What am I protecting?
Oh, I don't know. Could you open, please, and we can have a look?
I don't really know you. I don't really know what I'm protecting. If we can figure it out, then maybe.
How do you propose we do that?
He thinks for a moment and he says, "I'm afraid I can't remember."
Ah. Open sesame.
What's a sesame?
I don't know. There's no handle on the door or anything like that? Or no obvious handle on closer inspection?
No obvious. I mean, from the distance that you're at there.
Alright, I'm gonna go closer and inspect.
You get closer and inspect, there's no visible door handle.
While she's inspecting that, Peter, I'm going to inspect the plinth where she's just with the mage hands, just with the plaque back, see what it says now.
It says emergencies only in Undercommon.
Which I can read.
Nice.
What's the orb? Can I touch the orb?
You tell me.
I'll touch the orb. I'll grab the orb and I'll be like, would this help? The door.
Oh yeah, is there a space for it?
Before the door can shout no, the orb smashes as you touch it, and from it springs a bulbous sphere of flesh that hovers, bobbing a few feet off the ground, as you are met with
Dun, dun, dun. Oh
a
no.
death kiss. And we're going to end the session there.
I mean,
Oh,
no,
what?
not really,
What's a death
Because-
kiss?
Oh. I thought it was like one of them beholder things. Is that?
Oh, we would have been in so much more trouble if it